Can I get a mic check? A mic check, everyone. How does this sound? How do I sound? Do I sound good? Rubicon, how you doing? Laney Sue, Cushion Peralta. Gamma, 1 2 1 2 1 2. It sounds good. I don't want any crinkling and crackling. Tonight is a celebration of sorts. I'm excited if you're excited. Muse Juice. How you doing, Muse Juice? It's so good to see you. Muse Juice, I think you got a founder's badge. Speaking of founder's badges. You got a founder's badge. Why is that nearly impossible to see? That's not good. Why can't I see? Oh my gosh, my vision is just horrible. Ginjos. No crinkling or cracking here. Perfect. That's what I like to hear and see, everybody. We're going to start in 2 minutes. Sorry I was a little late today. I was about 4 minutes late. I know it happens. Anna in Space. How are you doing, Anna in Space? Woo, 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 woo. I am. First try. Nice. I just want to make sure one last thing looks good. Yep. That's working good. That's working real good. All right. Well, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go when you are. I'm kind of a big deal. Wow, I know. I'm a verified account now. I don't know what they saw in me. Because you all know, you're like, he's kind of stupid, you know? Pigeon. Alexandra, Saucy Fear, Tim, Shutting Doors. Maybe it's Casey. The check mark. Shark Shaman. Hey, Saucy Fear. Thank you. Happy Hanukkah. Tonight's going to be lots of fun. You can ask what you want for Hanukkah. And you can also play a little bit of dreidel. It's going to be a lot of fun. And my cat's in here. My cat's freaking out. Lyle's Meditative Face, how you doing? Wiener Tit, how you doing? Happy Hanukkah. It is Clinically Insane Pisces, how you doing? Krelvin. Yo, Krelvin, I know you love you some Hanukkah. You love a little bit of Hanukkah. Check your phone. Wow, what's going on, dude? Let me check it out, man. Does it have sound? I don't... Yo, that looks good. I will pay you $1 billion for that. That looks incredible. That looks incredible, Scoob. Thank you. It's going to change the way that my stream is. I love it. Thank you. Where's Midna? Midna's in the room with me. Oh, you want a PS5? Okay. James and the Giant Leech, thank you so much for the sub. And Muse Juice, thank you for the sub. And Saucy Fear, thank you for the sub. And Anna in Space, thank you for the 400 bits. I appreciate you. All right, let's get this thing going. Woo! Thank you so much for the 500 bits. I appreciate you. Let's see how this looks. What do you want for Hanukkah, everybody? What do you want? What do you want for Hanukkah? Well, I guess we'll have to see. We'll have to see what everybody wants for Hanukkah. I'm so excited. I'm very excited. Hold on. I don't want to ruin it. How does the music sound? How does my voice sound with the music? Who's Kevin? It is. This is me and my family. This is very customary. You, I gotta grab my yarmulke. You gotta sing around with your whole family, making really awkward eye contact as you say the prayer. You have to. Oh, somebody's already calling in.
Call from
Ungoy Muffin.
Ungoy Muffin.
Hey, what's it going? How's it going?
Hey. It's going good. It's going good.
What's this holiday of Hanukkah all about?
Ooh. You know, it's all about, it's really an overtaking of sorts, if you look into it. But really, it's, hey, Saucy Fear, thank you so much for the gifted sub to the community.
Getting saucy.
For getting saucy, exactly, for getting saucy. All right, let's see how all this looks. Wow. What do you want for Hanukkah this year?
It's me with my little, what's the hat called? I don't know. What's the thing? What's the thing on my head? I forgot what it's called. What is it?
Whoops. It's called a yarmulke. And tonight,
A yarmulke.
you wear it.
I want a skull.
What do you want for Hanukkah, kid? What do you want for Hanukkah? Hey, what do you want for Hanukkah tonight?
They said I wanted a skull.
What do you want for Hanukkah tonight? We're doing Hanukkah tonight. What do you want for Hanukkah, little kid?
Can I get a skull?
A skull?
Yeah.
Why do you want a skull?
I can use this for my anatomy classes. I picked up some human heads the other day, and I was really entertained by it. Promote the boba. Thank you.
Wow, for most people, thank you so much. That is
Mazel tov.
It's an odd gift to request. Hold on, I think I need to be.
It was
Yes,
a
I do
live
need to be
human skull too.
Oh,
It
that
was-
looks weird.
It was once a person.
You're supposed to be on my lap.
Oh, sorry.
Whoops. Ow! My cat's coming up!
I want this cat. What does the cat want for Hanukkah?
What do you
Can I ask it? Can we ask it? Can we ask what the cat wants for Hanukkah?
I've got a lot. Welcome to Hanukkah, everybody. Welcome to Hanukkah. What do you want for Hanukkah, little kid?
What does the cat want for Hanukkah? It seems age-fulfilled beauty for a thing.
So you want this? Is
You want
gonna be-
scratching?
There's just so much stuff going on right now. Hold on, let me
There's a lot of
get this over here. Look at Ongoy. Look at this beautiful
Yeah.
menorah that we have.
Oh, it's a menorah. What is it?
Look at it. It's the first night of Hanukkah. Look at those candles.
But
Look at that beautiful
what is-
menorah.
I've only known menorahs since I was playing Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne, and I've been beating up skulls that had menorahs, and I've been just taking it from them.
Hold on.
And now they're lighting up menorahs.
Spin the
I'll eat-
dreidel, Midna.
A drink.
Spin the dreidel. Spin it. Sniff it. Sniff that dreidel.
Sniff the dreidel.
Sniff that
dreidel.
dreidel.
Dreidel, dreidel. I made you out of clay. Dreidel, dreidel, dreidel. I spin you all day. What's a dreidel? I'm sorry. I don't know much about Jewish religion. I'm sorry.
Do you want me to explain to you the story of Hanukkah?
Yes, please. I need lore in my life. I am very ignorant. I wish to learn. Like the rabbi I'm going to be. Jewish lore.
The story of Hanukkah is an overthrow, in a siege of the city of Jerusalem, and
Right.
the Jews took Jerusalem back from the pagans, who for some reason overthrew the city, and then they got a temple because of it, and they wanted to light the temple, but they didn't have enough oil for. They had it for one night, but it lasted 8 nights.
Oh. Hey, that's pretty good. That's a good candle. Got good oil.
It is good oil. It's the greatest kind of oil. And there's 8 nights, and you get presents. Now, what do you want? What do you want for Hanukkah besides a skull?
Is that why America goes to the Middle East for oil?
I don't know. The extent of my Hanukkah knowledge does not go beyond what I just said.
So, does that mean I get presents each day of Hanukkah?
You're supposed to. You get 8 smaller
I'm supposed
gifts.
to. Wow. Wait, so can I get one big gift, or can I get 8 smaller gifts?
That is a strategy. You can get 1 large gift on the first night and then just candy for the rest of the nights.
Ooh, I do like some candy. But also, I still have all my other Halloween candy already still.
8 PS5. You could if you wanted 8 PS5. The music is loud.
8 PS5s? Isn't that like it's at least 1, 2, 3, 4, $5,000? That's a lot of money. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Turn.
Hello?
I had to turn the music down. I had to turn the music down a little bit.
I don't want PS5s. It's okay. Can I light the menorah?
We will light it at the end of the night. That's what we're gonna do. It's not sundown in California yet.
Oh. Wait, you in Cali?
Mm-mm. But I'm just being courteous to everyone else. Midnight, you gotta go do your chores. Go do your fucking chores, Midnight.
Okay, bye, Kitty.
Nope. There
okay,
you go.
well, it's just me, and okay, now we got Russian because it's just me and no more cat. Binda pays your rent. That's what
Pay your rent,
maybe
man, exactly. Pay your damn rent. Look at you right here.
Can I just get my skull? Can I get my menorah skull? Can I get a regular skull? Is
hey,
it?
Miss Freak.
Can I?
Miss Freak,
Is that
thank you so much for the
can
bits.
I count as my big gift or my little gift? I read 8 little. How many? 14 little skulls and or try to get one big skull.
It is lap time. It's lap time. Midda and the Twizzards. Very nice. You could. I feel like skull is big. Does it have to be a human skull?
Yes. Human shaped. Yeah, human shaped. Cow skulls are nice though. Yeah.
What's going on? How you doing?
I'm getting macabre onion on this holiday of Hanukkah bonanza.
It's a Hanukkah bonanza tonight. I'm so excited. And you know what? We could do one large skull and then a bunch of small fake skulls for the rest. But then it's kind of boring for the rest. You want it to last. It's got to be 8 days.
8 skulls. 8 tiny skulls. How is this bad juju? Everyone has a skull. How is that bad luck?
Thank you. Happy Hanukkah. It is good to see you. Extravaganza. Well, Ongoy, I can do that for you. You will get a nice... This is supposed to be... It's kind of like... This is not customary. You usually don't, in Santa style, ask for something. But I thought that would be fun for everyone.
Moneyworms, can I tell you something?
Yes.
My family and I are the worst gift givers in the world. My brother doesn't want anything. My father doesn't want anything. My mother has all the money she wants and can just buy stuff whenever. And I want everything, but I have no money to spend on anything. And so I try to give gifts for them, but they have nothing. And then when they try to give gifts for me, they don't get anything that I usually ask because it's usually crazy, like skulls or Nintendo Switch. And I was like, it sucks. I was like, oh no, it's the thought that counts. So I was just like, you just got me a polo shirt.
Pepe, thank you so much for this. You know what? You don't have to be the best gift giver, and a lot of people they don't want gifts, and people Grubs is trying to learn how to give gifts. It's the thought that counts. That's what I've realized. It could be flowers, it could be a corn, it could be an old lithium battery. Who cares if it's a good gift, Oh,
okay. Of course, another Hanukkah question. Who is giving the gifts? Is it like if each family member gives a gift to everyone, or is it like?
You can do that.
Well, I have to give you a gift.
It's usually your parents will give you the gifts as a child, and then you open them and you light the menorah, and then you play dreidel all night, and you eat fried assortments of food.
Okay, thank you for explaining this holiday. I'm very exposed. This is my first Hanukkah. Yeah. Wait. So you don't give a gift to your parents?
I do not have children. These are not my children behind me.
Oh, I thought that was Sillyville. I thought it was all your friends from Sillyville. It's not Sillyville.
Listen, it could be, and I may or may not be in Sillyville, and I don't own that VHS now. It's safe in Tim Shuts the Doors. It will be safe in Tim Shuts the Doors' hands very shortly. And Ungoy, I just want to say, Hanukkah is one of the few holidays that's for everyone. You invite all your friends over. You invite all the Gentiles over, and you flex. You flex how cool it is to be Jewish. And you flex how cool it is to play games and light the menorah. And everyone is jealous of you and jealous of all your things. And that's the whole point of Hanukkah. You know, not every holy day you can have people over, but Hanukkah is for the masses. It is meant to be shared with the world, and that's what we're doing tonight. We're sharing Hanukkah with the world, Ungoy Muffin. Do you want to spin the dreidel?
Yeah, let's dreidel.
Let's spin this dreidel. Now,
I don't know what the things say, but I like it.
Well, I'll explain them to you. There are 4 sides. It's kind of a lame game. Luck is on your side. And
is it a gambling game?
It is a very much indeed a gambling game. This is Shin. We're going to go through all of them. We're going to spin them. Shin is what you don't want. This is where you put a coin of your own inside the pot. So there is a 1/4 chance that you will have to ante up one of your gold coins. It is very educational. I'm teaching everyone the mysteries of Hanukkah. This side, the mysteries of Hanukkah tonight. Let's spin the dreidel. What say you, Gentile?
Yeah. What's the other sides?
This is hay. Hay means you get to take half of the pot. So you start with the pot. You get to take half of it. Look at that. Odds are with you. The house mostly loses in this game.
Oh, there's a pot. Okay.
Civic TV. Nice. With the coins.
I'm learning so much about.
I want to see the rest of them. Gimel.
Gimel
is the one you want, Ongoing Muffin. If you hit Gimel, this happens.
Whoa! Hey! What's happening?
The payout. Gimel means you get all the coins in the pot. When your cousin keeps hitting Gimel all night, you get very jealous, and you try to steal his gelt from his pile while he is not looking.
I'm learning. Okay. I'll like some Gimel. Give me some Gimel.
Gimel again. We're not gonna. I want to explain the rules. Give me the last one. Gimel again. You're a high roller tonight. And you won again. Look at that. You more often than not win, and that's why children love this amazing game of chance.
What did Tay do again?
Because honestly, this last one is my favorite one, not this one. Come on, keep going. What is this, rigged? Is this dreidel weighted? Jesus, it's just Gimel. I'm going to lose all the gold coins.
Wow.
This right here is my favorite of all of them. None. Nothing happens. A spin again. Nothing happens. Yes.
Nothing.
You may be wondering why this exists. I think it is because they just needed something put on the 4th side that does absolutely nothing. It is the most lackluster roll that you can have, but it happens 1/4 of the time.
Okay, yeah. I'm ready now. I think I got the rolls in the... Where was Hay again? Where was Hay?
Oh, you're ready to spin the dreidel, Ongoing Muffin?
Where was Hay again? What was Hay? Where was Hay again?
Half. Hay is half. You get half of the pot. So now imagine.
Okay.
You have 8 gold coins made of chocolate, milk chocolate, called Gelt. And you will sit there
Okay.
and you will say, at the end of the night, I want to double this. It's gambling, but for Jews.
Okay, how much do I have now?
Well, I don't know. Let's spin. Are you ready to spin the dreidel, ongoing muffin?
Yeah. I feel like yeah, let it rip.
That's what you yell, too. In true
Yeah.
Beyblade style, you yell, let it rip.
Let it rip.
You are a winner, sir.
I did it. Yeah. Dreidel blade.
You have gotten the Gimmel. Illustrious Gimmel. You are a winner, ongoing muffin. And tonight, we are all winners.
Yeah, I'm getting a skull later, and now I have chocolate gold coins. Oh, look at that. Easily, look at these coins. Wow. I love coins. Thank you. Yeah, everyone call in. Let it rip.
Let it rip.
Get your skull.
Well, ongoing muffin,
Okay, man.
thank you so much for talking to me for 17 minutes and 4 seconds. This has been a
Yeah, I
rad
needed-
call, ongoing muffin. I'm glad you're
This
going to
has been
get what you
educational.
want for Hanukkah.
This has been educational. Thank you very much, Moneyworms, and happy Hanukkah. And I hope you enjoy the rest of the holiday season. Thank you. Love you, bro.
Rad call. I hope you enjoy the rest of the Hanukkah season as well. Let's do this. Let's angle this, and then I can use it like this. Ooh! How was your call? It was good. Could have been better, you know. We already got another person calling in.
Call from
There's Peralta.
Christian Peralta, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing well. It's the first night of Hanukkah, Christian Peralta. Aren't you excited? Your name says it all.
What?
I said, your name says it all this tonight of Hanukkah.
Yeah. I'm really excited for the tonight of Hanukkah.
Is this your first Hanukkah experience tonight?
It is. I've never done any of Hanukkah before, and I really feel like I need to learn all of the things and stuff.
What do you know about Hanukkah?
I know that, well, yeah, that's about it. I know they spin dreidel, and then there are 7 candles in Hanukkah, and then, every once in a while they sing a song, but I don't know. It's a very fine line.
That's more than most people know about Hanukkah, Christian Peralta. You're almost there. Veal Chart, how you doing? India, how you doing? Hooded Crush, welcome to Hanukkah Bonanza. Well, you're pretty close, Christian Peralta.
Wow, that's the first time I've been close on a lot of things. So that's awesome. Yay. Not very good at guessing, you know. But every once in a while, man, I get it.
Exactly. Well, tonight, you're getting it tonight. What do you want for Hanukkah this year?
For Hanukkah this year, I think I would like, I would like a new pair of socks. I think that every now and again, once you get a new pair of socks, you almost feel like a new person, you know?
That's true. And before we delve into the metamorphosis of socks, let me just say that most years you will get a pair of socks. And it is always lackluster when that happens. But you know what? Some people need socks. Now, what are you saying? You go through some sort of rebirth when you get a nice pair of socks?
Yeah, absolutely. Like, if you get a nice pair of socks, you just, like, you slip them on, and then they, like, you have, like, that initial, like, you just start wearing these socks and they just feel amazing. And it's unlike any other socks you have because they're always washed and then dried and then washed and then dried and worn. And so it's like those are one of the only things besides like underwear that you kind of get that feeling of, wow, it really feels new. Because like you don't often change socks and underwear, but when you do change them, it's almost like a life-changing experience, you know?
I do know. And I've started to realize lately that a lot of my socks are getting holes in them, and I too need some socks. What kind of socks do you recommend?
Oh, you know those Bomba socks?
Yes, I do.
Those are some god tier socks right there. I swear. If I could get another pair of Bombas, I would absolutely get another pair.
I'm going to fix something very quickly. My head is out of frame, and it bothers me. It bothers me.
Also, on the topic of underwear and socks, there's this company called MeUndies that I have an entire drawer of their underwear full of, and they actually sell socks and underwear that are the same kind of pattern, and then you can wear matching socks and underwear, which is like, that's kind of amazing, and it also gives you something to talk about, like at a first date. You see, I could sell things and people wouldn't even understand what's happening, because by the time that we're done with the conversation, they already have like 3 pairs of whatever I'm like getting rid of.
Ah, I see.
I don't even I'm like this.
Devin K, thank you so much for sending all of your amazing people over here. I appreciate you very much. I'm just fixing something because it was bothering me. Let's see how close I get on this. Maybe I just botched everything. Hold on. I just was getting tired of like squatting to be in this. I don't know.
You're squatting?
Hold on. Give me one more second. This didn't work at all. It didn't work at all.
Oh my god. This is like, I don't even know how to feel.
Devin K, thank you again so much. I really do appreciate it. You're an amazing person, everyone. If you haven't already, please go check out Devin K Twitches. Devin K does amazing, cool stuff. Devin K is a professional ska person of sorts.
Yeah, Devin K is really cool.
Yes,
I like Devin K.
I agree. Oh, I botched it again. It's live editing. Live editing, everyone. Live editing. Welcome to live editing. Let's see how this
Moneyworms back on.
I love the skank. Exactly. I do too. Much better. I feel like this is much better. Look, I look like I'm whispering in your ear.
Are we whispering in each other's ears? Hey, Moneyworms. Do you want a pair of socks?
I would love a pair of socks. I'm going to get some Bombas. Again, thank you, Devin K, for coming in here. I saw the shout out. I miss you. I miss your beautiful voice and your energy. Tonight is different from all other nights, but that's a whole different thing entirely. You can spin a dreidel, and we're going to light the menorah at the very end of this.
We're doing Hanukkah, baby.
We are doing Hanukkah. So you want some socks. You technically get gifts.
Okay. So, I feel like it should like slowly build up into like an outfit, you know? Like first you get the socks, then you get the underwear, and then like, I don't know, maybe a nice undershirt, nice scarf.
You're using this Hanukkah opportunity to outfit yourself with an entirely new wardrobe, aren't you?
I need to build a fit.
Is it part of... Do you feel that you need to build a fit because you are trying to forget a past version of yourself, style-wise?
Yeah, my old fit was really, really bad. But I think I've moved past that onto like a new fit, and I'm really trying to, leave that old fit in the past. I'm thinking something like an all gray moment with those like footy socks,
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about.
I do know what you're talking about. You want to look like a putty. You want to look like a putty from Power Rangers.
Yeah. I remember the fit.
That's true. There are a lot of days. Does that make everyone jealous that it lasts? Imagine if Christmas lasted 8 days. Can you imagine that?
No, that would be extremely brutal, and not even just on my wallet, but just on the people around me. I can only hold so much holiday cheer, Moneyworms.
That's true. You can only have so much before it starts to wear out. And I will say, Hanukkah burnout is real, everyone. By the 4th day, you're like, we're only halfway through, but it's exciting because you might get socks the next day.
That's what I'm saying. But it's like, I can only stand being around my family for a total of 5 to 7 hours at a time. And that's about it. So if I had to be with these people for 7 days, it might not end great.
I see.
Not saying nothing because, that'd probably not be the greatest thing to spout over the internet. But yeah, it would not be fun.
But that's true. When you think about it, as soon as Thanksgiving is over, Christmas begins.
It does. Oh no.
And
You're
this
very
year,
right.
Hanukkah began as well.
Yeah, I would much rather it be Hanukkah beginning before Christmas beginning.
Yeah, you got to start strong, finish strong. It just happened very early this year. I can't remember the last time Hanukkah was in November. It's November and it's Hanukkah already. It's like this year wants to be over.
This year has wanted to be over since June, honestly. This year has really definitely shown just the worst out of everything. The fact that we saw Christmas trees popping up, or not Christmas trees, but Christmas decorations popping up in October because they didn't have anything else to put on the shelves was absolutely god-awful and sickening. And not in a good way sickening.
What do you doing with your? What do you keep doing with your little hands? What do you keep doing with your little tiny hands right there?
I'm just excited. Am I talking with my hands again? Oh God! I told myself I was going to stop this. That was my New Year's goals for last year, and clearly I haven't. I get too excited. Okay.
Huh.
I'm really just trying to put myself out there more and trying to describe what I'm trying to describe, but I'm just trying to do it really mellow. But every once in a while, when I get really on a topic, the hands start moving. I start doing a whole jig with my flappers here, and I can't stop.
It's all right. You're excited. You're excited for your gifts. You're excited to spin this dreidel. Do you want to spin the dreidel and see if you're a winner?
Yes, I would absolutely love to spin the dreidel. Let's do it.
Let's spin this fucking dreidel, dude. Let's go.
Spin that dreidel.
Not bad. You got hay. You get to take half the coins in the pot. You started out with 8, and now there is only a few from everyone playing, but you got half of them. Rounded up.
Wow. I feel like such a winner over here.
Do you feel like a winner?
I'm really happy to have played this game today, Moneyworms.
I'm glad. I'm glad you got to experience this. And Filipino, I'm glad that my yarmulke fell on my shoulder. I gotta put it on better. And I'm glad you got to experience this, Christian Peralta, because Hanukkah is for everyone. It's not just for the Jews, okay? It's for everyone. It's our time to shine and show everyone the beauty of Hanukkah. Look at that menorah.
That is a beautiful menorah. Honestly, this whole holiday is something that I've actually liked to look at. I've actually wanted to look into because, I've been thinking about life and thinking about everything. And I think, why not try to see different parts of the spectrum? Why not celebrate other holidays as if they were the original holiday that I was celebrating before? And I think it's kind of cool.
It is
sit here and
cool.
be celebrating Hanukkah.
And you're kind of cool.
With people I love.
And I think you're kind of cool too. And look at that beautiful family behind us singing the Hanukkah tunes. They're so excited and they're making eye contact. And that's what you do. You make sure that everyone's on key and you yell at the person who's not. Well, Christian Peralta, thank you so much for calling in today. I'm glad you got to experience Hanukkah, and I hope that you get a whole new wardrobe.
Thank you. Me too. But the Hanukkah bangers keep coming.
Rad call, Christian Peralta. Thank you so much for being here. This has been a very rad call. Geltworms! Tallulah Shorts, how you doing? I hope you enjoy your Taco Bell. Gamma, how you doing? How fun. Bang me on Hanukkah. Is that what you said? Are you horny for Hanukkah? Oh, God.
Call from
Moneyworms, beefy fridge.
to accept.
What?
Hello?
Did you forget who you were?
Maybe. I thought I was you for a minute. I don't know what's happening.
It's the beauty of Hanukkah. You see yourself in other people. You see the best parts of everyone else in yourself. And you get nervous and you call in so often. But this time is different. Is it just, do you have the first Hanukkah jitters?
I think I've celebrated a few Hanukkahs in the past. I'm not Jewish myself, but one of my very good friends is Jewish, and we lived together for many a year and celebrated many a Hanukkah together. But I think it was those pants, the design on your pants just kind of making me a little nervous. They're pretty amazing. I can't get my eyes off them.
I agree. The pants are very nice. Season 2 pants. I'm going to have different pants for Season 3. Well, Beefy, what is your favorite Hanukkah tradition that you were introduced to?
Oh, man. I think it was probably, kind of generic, but lighting the menorah every night. And we had one of those cheap electric menorahs, so it really just meant screwing in another bulb on the electric menorah.
Now, Hanukkah is for everyone. And when I say that, I mean it's for everyone who doesn't use an electric menorah, okay?
I mean, it was great. We had like little blue painted light bulbs that we would screw into it. It was perfect. Very realistic.
And it's safe. My mother would always be very, very worried when the wax would start melting everywhere, and I would start getting trigger happy with the candle, just flinging it around everywhere. And she would
honestly
let him stay for maybe an hour, and then you'd have to blow him out really quickly.
And honestly, I don't know a lot about, really a lot of my Jewish holiday knowledge comes from Grandpa Boris on the Rugrats, but I'm going to assume that the traditional way, the way that Hanukkah was first celebrated, was with an electric menorah.
Yes, that's a fair assumption. I think that is probably what they did, and that was a great episode. That was one of the best.
Right.
It was, I think it was a Passover episode. If I don't know, wait, it was Hanukkah, or was it? It was a Passover one.
I don't
right?
know. I don't know if they ever did a Hanukkah episode, but I definitely remember the Passover episode.
Yes, my mother used to play it all the time. It was representation in children's media, and it was one of the first. And Nickelodeon's good about that, you know? Nickelodeon likes to push boundaries and say, hey, a lot of our viewers want to see a goddamn Passover episode.
Right. And then release it on a bright orange VHS tape so you can watch it whenever you want.
Yes. You gotta have it. Good Burger, my fucking yarmulke keeps falling off. Good Burger also had a orange VHS, if you didn't know. I remember because I was going into every Blockbuster and asking, do you have Good Burger yet? And I'm pretty sure I was known as the Good Burger Kid.
That's how you knew it was like the classic Nickelodeon stuff was released on those orange VHS tapes.
Ugh, very burpy tonight. Yes, they were the good stuff. And I'm pretty sure all their Nintendo 64 games had some sort of weird painting on the cartridges as well.
Oh, really?
Well, I want to reenact the Ricky Martin music video. What?
I don't think I ever played a Nickelodeon N64 game.
There was Rugrats in Paris, and I just remember you had to go around and collect stuff before the time ran out. There was like a Mario Party one too, actually.
Oh, really? Maybe that's one of the things that I need to ask for Hanukkah. But first, I would also like to say that I feel like earlier there was a lot of shade being thrown on people who enjoy getting socks for the holidays, and I'm one of those people. I do not mind getting a nice pair of socks for Hanukkah.
Yeah. You know, a lot of people like to yuck the sock yum. A lot of people like to yuck socks. A lot of people like to put socks, you know, places where they shouldn't go. But I always like to say, you know, the sock will wear out at some point, and your foot may grow bigger. You always need socks. I have probably 10 pairs of socks, and I'm always looking for socks.
I go through socks pretty quickly. For some reason, I have a theory. It's always my big toe that kind of wears through the sock, and I think it has to do with I feel like the angle of the toenail on my big toe is perfectly angled to slice through the weave of the sock. They don't last very long.
So you feel I have 10 pairs. Everyone's grilling me for how many socks. I have 10 pairs of socks. Not just 10 socks, that's 5 pairs. I have 10 pairs of socks. But you're saying that your toenail is shaped in a way that you think you go through socks quicker than most other people?
I feel like I do. T-Ball Sub found this really great sock website, and I bought 7 pairs of new socks, so I'm 3 pairs shorter than you. So whoever's making fun of you for having 10 pair needs to lay off. And I get these new socks, and after like one wear of each pair, there's already a faint line where my big toe is on the socks. Like it's already happening after just one wear.
Is it both feet or just one? Because my toes, my big toes are different.
Both feet, and my toenails are are definitely my toenails are definitely trimmed. That's what I can't really figure out what's really the issue. The only thing is my new scientific theory is that the angle of my toenail is at the perfect degree to cut through the weave of a sock. It's a blessing and a curse.
Why is it a blessing?
If I was ever kidnapped and bound with socks, I could use my big toe to cut myself out, free myself.
Do you feel like your feet are like weapons, like talons?
I mean, I guess they kind of are. I mean, I keep my nails pretty trimmed, but, if I could cut through a sock, who's to say that I couldn't cut through flesh and bone?
Built-in foot knives. Someone sent me corn socks. I forget who it was. Was it Heavy Blankets? Was it you? I still wear them. They're very comfortable, and they've got corn all over them.
Yeah, one of the pairs of socks that I bought is they're covered with pineapples.
Drive safe out there, Tallulah Shorts. Appreciate you stopping by. Actual corn. It was me, Heavy Blankets. I remembered. I still have them. All right, so people giving me shit for 10 pairs. You have 7. I do laundry every week. I do it once a week. And what do you? How many socks is too many socks, Beefy?
I think that really depends on the size of your sock drawer. Like how much real estate are you working with? I mean, if you're trying to, if you're really mash and close your sock drawer, because it's just overflowing, it's probably time to get rid of a few pair. But honestly, I'm kind of in the, as somebody who goes through a lot of socks, I can never have too many.
That's I like that. It depends on how much room you've got. Because socks don't have to be super expensive. And I feel like you go through enough of them that it warrants getting ones that are high quality and low quality. Because sometimes a low quality sock is all you need. They're thinner, but sometimes you have to fit your foot into something different. Yes, I do laundry with my bidet. Have you ever done laundry in the sink?
I don't think the only thing kind of laundry I've ever done in the sink is like if I stain something, like if I get something on a shirt, I'll like kind of pre-wash it in the sink to try to get the stain out before it sets, and then I'll do it and toss it in with a regular load of laundry in the washing machine. But I've never done a full load in the sink, thankfully. Seems like a lot of manual labor.
It is. It's a lot of manual labor. I learned it from one of my roommates who he just never did laundry, and he just washed everything in the sink. And I shared a sink with them, and that was fun.
Wait, why were they washing everything in the sink?
I don't know. He just never walked down in our apartment complex to do laundry like a normal person. He just put it in the sink. And he would just do everything in the sink. And he was European as well.
Wow. Oh, okay. Well, that might explain it. I have had it happen where I've done a full load of laundry and the dryer has broken before I could dry the clothes. And then it's just like you're just trying to find every little piece of furniture you can hang a piece of clothing on to let it dry out.
I've done that before. It's kind of nice. If you've ever been to some European countries, they have those clotheslines that everybody puts outside, and you get to see all the colors of everyone's clothing while you're walking through those little alleyways, and I think it looks so beautiful. Eris the Cat Goddess. I got it I got it on Thanksgiving. I don't know who was working on Thanksgiving who was like, "Yep, push him through." Well, is that all you want for Hanukkah? Is just socks?
I also want a new a wallet, because the current wallet I have is really worn out, I asked for a new wallet for Christmas, and I think T-Ball Sub's gonna get me a new wallet, but I want a second wallet to put in my other pocket because the wallet protects your butt cheek from anyone trying to smack your butt, and that's a constant threat around me.
Yes, the old decoy wallet. Agreed. You deserve a wallet. Are you double dipping? Are you doing Hanukkah and Christmas this year, little boy?
Who's asking?
Me.
I don't want to get in trouble with end up on Santa's bad list. So if we just forget about it, yeah, I'm just doing Hanukkah this year. If he's listening,
it's all right. You can do both. You can be a both person. That's the best kind of people. It's the most amount of you can maximize your profitability on that one. You're double dipping. It's too close to home.
Yep.
Beefy, do you want to spin the dreidel of
Let's
mysteries?
do it. Let's spin it.
All right, let's see what you get here. Here is your dreidel. The last person spun a hay. So you've got a 1 1/4 chance of getting everything in the pot. Let's see if you got it.
Okay.
Oh, shin, Beefy. Oh,
What does that mean?
You have to put coins into the pot.
Oh, what?
You lost. You have a 1 1/4 chance. You have a half of a chance of getting at least some, a 1/4 chance of nothing happening, which is amazing. I love it. And then you have a 1/4 chance of being a loser, and you are a loser. No coins for you, Vealchita. Exactly.
Wow. You know what? Well, I'm not gonna add real coins to the pot. I'm gonna add those little chocolate coins that are wrapped in gold foil, just to piss people off when they actually win.
That's actually what you play with. You can play with quarters, or you can play with gelt. A lot of people play with both. Some people play. Have you ever seen that scene in Parent Trap when they gamble?
No, I've seen very little of the Parent Trap.
They gamble, and they gamble with nail polish and jewelry and snacks and money, and it's very highly illegal. But you can also do that if you choose.
What good kids movie doesn't teach you about gambling?
That's true. Most children's movies are just about gambling. Well, Beefy, thank you so much for calling in and adding to this delicious pot. Pizza delivery expert.
Yeah,
thanks for
thanks for having me. Thanks for letting me celebrate a little bit of Hanukkah with you, Moneyworms.
It is. It's the holiday for everyone. I'm glad you got to experience Hanukkah, and I hope that you wish your roommate of yonder a good, happy Hanukkah tonight.
Oh, I never forget to send him a text or call him every Hanukkah.
Very nice. Rad call, Beefy. Thank you for calling in.
Bye.
Hanukkah's a poppin'
Call
night.
from
You know what? I don't really feel like talking, actually.
to accept.
Hello.
What? Did I get on?
You did, and you didn't panic and say,
Oh.
Moneyworms.
Oh. Well, I was busy eating this kind of tofu thing, and I wanted to talk to you, but I was like, you know what? This is kind of good. Maybe I should just... But I got distracted. I was eating. I didn't hang up. But, I guess I'm here now.
You are here, and tonight is Hanukkah. It was just...
Hey, well, everything's gonna be okay, Mr. Worm.
I need a hair clip. I gotta melt it. Oh, hold on. This might work. Here we go. This will work.
Yeah. Go for it. Get a hair clip. Do you want a hair clip for Hanukkah?
I want a hair clip. No, that sounds like a terrible Hanukkah gift. I want something better than that. I want like
What what's like a really good hair clip? Like it's made out of like fermented kidney beans that's
Or
been
like-
hardened and aged.
a bean clip.
A bean clip. Yeah.
I know bobby pins. I need to get bobby pins. I don't want anyone sending me bobby pins. You can send me socks. Don't send me bobby pins.
I could do socks. Hey, it's me. It's Andrew.
Oh, of course, Andrew. I can recognize your voice.
Oh.
Andrew,
Oh, okay.
how many socks do you own?
You know what? I actually can count. Do you want the pairs or do you want individual socks?
Do you have any mismatching socks? Because I would
do.
like pairs because that's
do.
easier to contextualize. But if you have just a bunch of individual socks, then I don't want you to
runners,
call them pairs.
2, 3, 4, 5.
That's not even a
Maybe
whole week's worth.
Yeah, I do a lot of laundry. Constantly.
Is it like a 5? Have you acquired them slowly? Because I've never seen a 5-pack of socks
have.
before.
I have. So, well, I used to go to the Costco's and buy in Mr. Kirkland's, nice little combo sock pack, and I just destroyed them. They just got holes everywhere within a year, and I'm just tired of it. So I invested in like $20 pairs of socks with like merino wool, made in USA, just won't tickle your pickle kind of deal, where they just hold up. They're comfy as heck. I like them.
Wait, so you're saying
Yeah.
you're saying Kirkland, the Costco socks, are they good? Or you're saying they fall
I don't.
apart?
I don't. You know what? I think it's more of a statement on me. Whatever I do with my life, I just destroy the things on my feet, and I need robust materials to handle my destroying feet.
Costco sells Puma socks? That's great. I want to get some Puma socks. I like the little
Pumbaa.
lion that's on them. Okay, so what else do you destroy on your feet? You're saying this like shoes as well.
Yeah, I used to. You know that brand? What's it? Tom's?
Yeah,
like
the
that
ones that are made
brand-
out of like canvas, like a canvas bag.
Yeah, they have like canvas, and they're like, buy our pair of shoes, and we'll donate a pair of shoes to people in shoe need, which is nice. I went through those in like 9 months. They just got a fat hole on them. I was like,
Do you
I'm
not like the sensation of your bare foot touching the inside of a stinky shoe?
I don't like how there's this nice, comfortable shoe hug on most of your foot, and then you have like one toe exposed without a shoe blanket, and it's like cold and all alone, and it's weird. It's like it's just not a nice feeling. I want a full protection around every part of my foot, to be hugged, to be loved, some kind of thing. That's what I think. That's what I need. I need a good little Hanukkah shoe.
Hanukkah shoes. It's fun. I love that we brought up the socks because socks is a thing. I guess socks are just like holiday gifts that people give out, but that goes across so many denominations of festivities. Socks. You can get them for Christmas. You can get them for Hanukkah. I don't really know if you give gifts. I think Kwanzaa has gifts as well. Maybe you can get socks there. Maybe you get socks
they
for
got the
pagan
beeswax.
holidays. Maybe you get socks on every... Holidays are the time in the winter to give socks. And as a kid, I was always disappointed when I got socks. But now, I need some more socks.
And they're selling good socks. When you go and they're like socks, they're like good, comfy socks. You know, you can find like nice merino
Thank you,
wool
James.
socks.
Happy Hanukkah.
You know, with all Christmassy colors. And those are good. They're good socks. Put them on your feet.
Good fucking socks. Socks are good. Put them on
Socks.
your fucking feet.
Put them on your feet. Like that's why we have them. None of this barefoot nonsense. Sock it up.
Sock it up. Exactly. You gotta sock it up. And it's one of those that you're probably not gonna get it on the first night, because I feel like the first night's supposed to be the biggest gift, or maybe the last night's the biggest gift. I don't know. My family did the one big gift on the first night, and then you just enjoy it, and your mother yells at you to clean up everything all the time. You know what I mean? Crack mother, how's it going? Hi, Mom.
What a holiday. No, I was a C&E. Like Christmas and Easter.
Ah, yes. There's an
Yeah.
equivalent. You can do Hanukkah Passover. That's kind of what my family did.
Didn't you?
Yeah.
Passover, okay.
And the
No,
high holy
yeah.
days. But you don't do everything. You don't have to do everything. You can do whatever you want. But Hanukkah is the time for everyone. It's to tell all your friends that you have a fun holiday where you gamble, you spin things. There's a chance you can light things on fire. There's gifts, and there's dancing and fried foods. Andrew.
Oh, fried food, latkes. Oh my gosh, latkes are good. Yeah, I think that's what the Hanukkah's got down, is the food. Because we Christmas people, we just got, you could do the roast ham, or if you're British, you do a turkey on Christmas, which is good, but it's only one day. One day's worth of like a big meal. Eggnog
Latkes are
is
good.
eggnog.
Wait, the
Eggnog
British do a turkey? What do they do for Thanksgiving? Wait,
They don't
was
have
that a stupid
Thanksgiving.
question?
Yeah, because us Americans are the whole Thanksgiving thing with pilgrims and natives, right? Or at least that's what school taught me, which is probably never real. But the Britons, they do a turkey on Christmas time.
Who does like 90 rounds of seafood? Who does that?
What? Hold on, I want in on this. 90 rounds? It's like, are you like, you get, the waiter comes with like the first course, here's your little salmon, and then like you eat it, and then you get another round coming up, and it's just like shots of seafood? You just keep going? Where is this?
Your family does Swedish meatballs. I love Swedish meatballs. My roommate does Swedish meatballs. His mom likes it. 6 fishes, 7
get those
fishes.
at
The
IKEA.
the Italians do it. Yeah, you do like 7 different seafood, and you eat it all night, so that you wake up in the morning and everyone scrambles and fights to use the one toilet you have to expel all of your fish shit into the toilet bowl and really test the limits
7
of your
fishes.
flushing capabilities. Bidet or no
Nah.
bidet.
Nah. This is why you take shots of balsamic to prevent that from happening. You just get some balsamic vinegar from Modena, and you just take shots of it and let all those bacteria just have a whole party and fest with the fish you just ate, and they hang out and they digest real well. And then you still got to take your Good Morning Dougals, but it comes out flush and fluid, and the line is a lot shorter. It's all about that balsamic. Those Italians, they know how to grape it up.
Does balsamic, that helps with your digestive? It like makes you not have diarrhea?
That I have been drinking balsamic every day for the last 3 years. I'm not that hardcore, but you get the idea. And my poopy time has been pretty damn good in the last 3 years. I don't know if it's a coincidence. Maybe I'm eating more fiber, but I can eat a whole big old thing, just take a shot of balsamic, and I feel better in my belly. I feel better on the toilet time. I don't know. Ooh, pasta. That's a good idea.
Morning Kegels. Morning, Kegels. Do you do the whole elf on the shelf too?
Elf on the Shelf? No. I don't even know what that is. I never... elf. Don't put an elf on the shelf.
It's an elf. Isn't it an elf that you put on the shelf to silently judge your children? You put it on the shelf and you say this elf is watching you, and then they feel bad about doing anything out of line. It's kind of scary. Well, I want some balsamic shit, lasagna for Thanksgiving. I think you're supposed to do that with apple cider vinegar, not balsamic. Yeah, I don't know if you're doing that.
Both
correctly.
work. Both work. Because there's a probiotic culture in any type of vinegar. You could technically but balsamic's a little bit easier to take shots of or to use on your food because it's kind of thickened and syrupy. So it's not just it's not just a plethora of acid destroying your throat. Also, you can have fun stuff like elderberry flavored balsamic. That's really good.
That sounds like something from Skyrim, but I believe you. It's not like I don't believe you. Well, we like to play a game here.
Let's play a game.
During Hanukkah, and it's called Spin the Dreidel. You don't have to make it out of clay, and some people carve them out of apples. Or you can make them out of paper if you're cheapo beepo. But here's the thing.
An origami dreidel.
Origami, exactly. An origami dreidel.
Oh.
Would you like to spin the dreidel of wonder?
Yes. Can we spin it really fast?
Yes, I can. I can spin it as quickly.
As fast as you can.
I will spin
I want use both arms, please.
That's the way to do it. The bigger the dreidel, the bigger the prize, the bigger the risk.
All right. Really fast.
All right. Nordic dreidel. You ready?
I'm ready.
Wow. Absolutely nothing happens.
Oh, no. Well, I guess that is... After all this debacle, nothing happens.
Here's the thing about dreidels. Hello, guys. How you doing? Carnival. How you doing? Kai Busan. How you doing? Filipina. How you doing?
None.
Yeah. Nothing happens. It is quite possibly the dumbest roll of all of them, because there's nothing exchanged, and it is very, very, very boring.
Yeah. Kind of anticlimactic. I was hoping for a big bang, but you know what? I guess this is just how life is.
This is how life is. Sometimes it goes like I was doing some ventriloquism. Sometimes it goes like that. Sometimes you spin the dreidel as hard and fast as you want, and you still get nothing.
That's okay. Hey, real quick. Do you have a P.O. box? Maybe I can send you some balsamic.
Oh, yes. I don't think that's considered a fresh food item. It is non-perishable. Yeah, totally. It's right there. Uncle Muffin sent it right there. The exclamation mark mail. Do you make your own balsamic?
No. I that's my job. Is I sell olive oil and balsamic and pasta. So I can send you one of 3. You'll know you won't. Maybe it won't be balsamic. Maybe it'll be something else. It'll be one of those. How about that? Huh?
That sounds
for you
great.
For Hanukkah.
I will. If it's oil, it might even fit in the candelabra, and I will light it. And that sounds great. And I will let you know if your oil lasts all 8 days or not. Well, Andrew, thank you so much for being a pasta connoisseur and for going door to door selling pasta goods to people.
Absolutely. Moneyworms, wear your socks.
I will. I'm wearing some right now.
Wear your socks.
Rad call, baby. Rad call.
I
cut you off. What were you going to say? Rad. I feel like he was going to say rad weed. I'm smoking rad weed. Belly out for Hanukkah, baby. Gamma, I can't do that. I can't. I'm not. My it's not good enough for all of you. I don't have what it takes.
Call from
Lil guys, how's it going?
Hey, it's good. How are you?
I'm doing well.
Hold on.
What do you want for Hanukkah?
What is it? Do I qualify? I'm not Jewish.
Hanukkah's for everyone, little guys. That's what the beauty of Hanukkah is about. You're not invited for, well, you could be invited for Passover, but I'm not inviting you to anything else. But Hanukkah is the time of the year where I get to flex on all my friends and show how cool Hanukkah is to everyone. And my dad, he likes to walk around in his underwear.
I'm walking around in my underwear right now. I mean, I could be your dad.
Huh?
So what's this Hanukkah thing about?
The Hanukkah is the festival of lights. The pagans stole the city of Jerusalem, and then the Maccabees formed a gang and went and retook the city. And when they did, they went to a temple and they said, we need to light a candelabra, menorah, because that makes the most sense. And it's the most sensical thing to do right now, because I guess back then it was like a symbol of just owning something. I don't know. You needed to have light when it gets dark out. So anyways, they go and they say, well, we don't have enough oil. We only have enough oil for one night. But the miracle of the whole thing was that it lasted 8 days and not just 1 day, because the oil shipment was going to take more than 8 days, but it lasted all 8 days, and that was a miracle back then.
That is a miracle. If you have a suspicion you're going to run out of something and then it doesn't for some time, that's like, damn. I was going to go to the store tomorrow. I thought this was an emergency. We're past a week now. This is great. I'm saving big money.
It was
It's
economical,
yeah.
and it made sense, and everybody was partying, and it was the greatest thing that had ever happened until that point. And then people started giving gifts in the 1800s or something, and then it became a holiday.
Oh yeah, it's a dope holiday. It's like I like that it's like a celebration of like, kind of like a people's victory rather than like, I was raised Christian, so I had Christmas, and there's 1 day of gift giving, which is like, it's like we're all treating each other like Jesus, and we're all the three wise men, and we're like, hey, you like an Xbox, Jesus? And we say, yes, I like an Xbox. Give me that
Jesus
Xbox Live.
would have played Xbox because Jesus was a teenager. One of my favorite stories of Jesus is when he goes in the temple and flips the table over because he is an angsty teen, and he yells at everyone, and everyone tells him to calm down.
Was he a teen when he did that? Was he a teenager?
I think so. I'm not really sure. I vaguely remember that story.
So Jesus' whole thing with the temple was he went into the temple, and the folks at the time, they had started doing like economic dealings there. They had been doing banking at the temple, or like mercantiling. Like people were like selling stuff in the temple, and he was like, the separation of church and state. You should not be selling things here at the holy space. And so that's why he was flipping tables. It was like a holy crusade he was doing in there. And he flipped tables. There was another one. No, that was Moses. Never mind. Moses hit a rock with a stick. He was mad at the people, and he was like, I got to do everything around here. I'm talking to God all the time, and y'all are just lazing around talking about your idols. He was like, you talking to me about water, go get your own water. But he was saying, we as in he and God, He was like claiming that he was one with God, and he hit a rock. And then water came from it, but then he felt bad because he was like, damn. It was like God was like, no, I'm doing the water. You didn't make that water,
Have you seem to have read the Bible once, at least.
Like I said, I was raised Christian, so I was like taken to youth things, and certain stories stuck with me. And, I know a little bit. I know like Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, 1 Corinthians, 2 Corinthians, Philippians, Galatians, Corinthians.
Fallacians.
Yeah.
So he wasn't a teen. I always thought he was like an angsty teenager, and he just went around flipping tables because he was moody. It's because people were doing commerce in front of a holy space.
Yeah, people were in the temple and they were doing like commerce stuff. Like economic stuff was supposed to be separate from the church, which actually apparently is well, I don't know. I mean, from what I understand, like Jews at the time were not allowed certain jobs.
Except
they
banking.
were told that they
Except banking.
Right, except banking. And so yeah, I don't know. I don't know who was doing the banking. I'm not going to claim one way or the other if it was Jewish folks or not doing banking in the temple. But Jesus was a Jew, so I don't know why he would be pissed. Maybe it was just that people in general were doing banking in the temple.
Banksy. Yeah, Jesus was one of the most famous Jews of all time. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. He was a good guy. He was a good guy, probably the best.
What do you think Jesus got for Hanukkah?
Well, I don't know if he celebrated Hanukkah, but if he did, well, we know he got gold and myrrh and some fine oils to stay moisturized out in the hot sun. And what?
They gave him Frankenstein.
They gave him Frankenstein and a little Rubik's Cube that's like a novelty one that goes on a keychain. And they gave him special thongs.
Oh, I remember that. Did they really give him special thongs?
Well, yeah, everybody wore thongs at the time. It was very fashionable. Because you couldn't go around wearing sneakers. You had to wear thongs, you see.
Oh, I thought
that's what they called sandals back in the day. Thongs.
I thought we were talking about different kinds of things, and I was this Hanukkah stream turned real Hanukkah horny real quick, you know.
Well, he also hung out with many women of the night, as it were. So potentially thongs were involved.
Is that true? I believe you on all of this. You're such a wise man, an old wise man.
Well, Jesus and Mary Magdalene, you know, Mary was a common whore, and he chilled with her hard. You know, they were homies.
Did they? Isn't that what that one movie with Tom Hanks is all about?
The Da Vinci Code, yes, it was about the potential progeny of Jesus Christ, superstar, and Mary, the whore Magdalene. Perhaps Jesus was actually having Mary turn tricks on his behalf, making Jesus a common pimp.
Wow, my mind's always in some sort of gutter. I'm the Geldworms. Do you believe all that? Do you believe that someone is a descendant of Jesus today?
You know, it's these kinds of things that keep me up at night. I think perhaps if any of us are a descendant of Jesus, it's got to be somebody who's so perfect and so pristine that they're untouchable by the news media.
Like Jeff Goldblum.
Can you think of anyone that fills that?
Like Jeff Goldblum.
Ooh. I think you might be right. Jeff Goldblum is Jeff has kind of a, I don't know if he's got the right complexion, to be honest. I don't think, maybe he's a good. He's Jesus in spirit, but I think if anybody of nowadays would be the descendant of Jesus Christ, I'm just gonna say it. I think Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is probably the top of my list. That man is so sweet and superhuman. He looks like a god. He looks like a god among men, does he not?
He does. DJ Teo, how you doing? It's good to have you in here. I loved those on-the-fly emotes you were creating. Is one of my favorite things ever. It's fantastic. I kind of agree with you. I think Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, out of everyone, would be a great herald for all of humanity to take us into Valhalla.
Or even like just if aliens came and we had to appoint somebody to talk to them, I feel like he'd be able to talk us out of a pinch, you know.
And he's a rapper now, and he evangelizes the good word of hard work, power, and putting your mind to things.
We're hungry, we devour, dude. I know what you mean. It's seeped into my bloodstream, and I feel radiant already. I feel like I'm ready to accept Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson as my inner father.
I am too. I love it. Streamer. There it is. Streamer. I love it. Well, hey, do you want to spin the dreidel? Have you ever spun a dreidel before?
I've never had the option. I'm so excited.
Not even once? You've never just been walking around? You ever just been walking around and someone says, hey, here's a spin this dreidel? Not even once?
I've spun a top. No, nobody's offered me a dreidel before, but, I used to have those tops, the little plastic ones you get from Chuck E. Cheese. It's got the pattern on it, and you think you're going to spin it, and it's going to look like something different, but then it just looks like a blur, a bullshit blur, because it's just a sticker spinning around. And you don't win anything. It just lands. There's no side. It's just one convex cone spinning.
Oh, I like the Terry Crews, too. I think that would be good. I would like to see them just run together as our heralds of the earth in case anything happens to us.
I want to see a buddy comedy, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and Terry Crews. That's blockbuster gold right there. That's some sweet stuff. Or maybe they go on adventure and they're like an unlikely duo. Like Terry Crews is very by the book. Dwayne's like the new gun, and he's like climbing up rope and stuff.
Yeah, that's what he does. They were both climbing rope. It's a climbing movie. They just gotta scale a mountain together to get.
They're on a rescue mission. They gotta save. But both of their daughters went on a hike or a climb, and they got trapped. And now Terry Crews and Dwayne Johnson have to go save them, but they don't like each other. But through their escapades, they learn to trust each other, even with each other's lives, you see.
And they run out of food, and they both debate consuming each other's flesh.
And then they realize that the best thing that's gonna, because they both have preferences of different cuts of meat, and so one of them sacrifices a calf to the other one, and the other one prefers biceps. And he's like, no, I need my bicep. I'm a climber. I punch big rocks, and I get water for the people like Moses. And I got to climb with this bicep. And he's like, yeah, but come on, we're already past that part of the movie where we've like basically implied that we're going to work things out. We're going to be homies. And he's like, yeah, you're right. And they eat together over a roaring fire that they started by twiddling sticks between their butt cheeks.
No better way to start a fire than to rub some ass together. I can be Danny. How you doing, baby? I don't want to watch this movie. I do. I want to watch this movie all the time. Do you want to spin? Did you ever go to Chuck E. Cheese and get those tops that you spin, and then if you spin them fast enough, they like go on and they start spinning on the little part that you spin it with? It's like a reverse spin, and it blows my mind every time.
No, but I like the thing that's like the metal loopy metal loop with the wheel on it. And you can like move the loop up and down the metal loop, and the little top goes back and forth on the loopy metal stick. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes. Let's spin a dreidel. We're talking about spinning things, and we're not doing enough spinning, little guys. You ready to spin this dreidel?
I'm ready to spin.
Let's spin this straight. What do you think you're gonna get? You've got a 1 in 3. You got a 3 and you got a 75% chance that you won't lose any money.
What happens at the other 25%? I lose money?
Yeah, you gotta ante up. All right, you're spinning the dreidel. Let's go.
Okay. Big money, no whammies.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing happens. One of my favorite sides of the dreidel, none. It's in the name. Nothing happens.
It sounds like I came out on top then. On top.
Call from
Tim shuts the door.
Tim. Shutting doors.
Hi. You know, you really stared into my soul there, man. It kind of made me uncomfortable.
Are you comfortable now? Sitting on my lap right here?
Well, I mean, you know, it kind of reminds me of being with a mall Santa. You know, it kind of gives me that vibe. So I think part of me feels weird, but part of me is harkening back to my childhood days, and I think I'm all right with this. I'm okay with this.
That's what I was trying to do. I tried to blend the world. I tried to make this. You don't really ask anyone for gifts for Hanukkah, but this is your chance now. Much like you sat on Santa, you are now sitting on my lap, and you can ask for gifts.
You know, that's not a bad idea. You know, Moneyworms, it sounds silly to say, but I feel like I got everything in life that I want right now. I mean, it's like, I live a pretty simple life, and I feel like I don't need any gifts this year. I want to give you the gift.
Are you trying to pass the Hanukkah test?
Is there a test? I wasn't prepared for a test. I didn't study.
Mall Moneyworms. That's pretty much what this is right now. Well, Tim shuts the doors. You want some socks? Some people get socks.
Well, I have plenty of socks. I probably have upwards of like 25 pairs of socks, honestly. I have lots of socks. Actually, I got socks for Christmas last year too, so I got even more socks. Because now I got some fancy socks and like some fun socks. So I probably have closer to like 40 pairs of socks.
You have 40 pairs of socks? That's too many fucking socks!
Well, I got lots of socks. I got like I bought like a big pack of socks, and like this was like about like 2 years ago, and it was just like a big pack of socks. So like I never run out of I never feel like I run out of socks. So if like I lose like a sock or something, or like lose some socks, I always got some more. And now I have more socks because I got gifted some some cool designed socks that like I wear on special occasions.
What is a special occasion sock? Is it in quality or the print that's on it?
Like the print, it's got some cool stuff, some cool things.
What kind of things are on your sock? What do you think a cool sock is?
Well, it's got like characters and like things like that. Like I was talking with some friends about a year ago that everyone was talking about their cool socks. They're cool and zany socks, and I was like, I don't got any zany socks. I kind of felt left out. So
we're talking too much about socks. We got to get off of the sock topic. I know that I opened.
You brought it up.
I did bring it up, and I'm sorry. I wasn't supposed to talk about socks.
Sock. So yeah, let's move on to maybe like sock and boppers, maybe.
Oh, did you have? You're too young for that, right?
I'm too young for sock and boppers. I am. I did have sock and bopper like toys, but not the OG sock and boppers.
Come on here. Yeah, that was just an excuse for your older brother to be able to wail on you, and you couldn't get in trouble for it. Come on up.
Well, in this case, who is the kitty? The kitty? Give me the kitty.
Hanukkah cat.
Hanukkah
cat.
I completely lost my train of thought. In this case, I was the older brother, and I was still the one that was not doing the socking. I wore socks and didn't sock. If you catch my feel.
Have you ever gotten in a fight with your siblings, like a physical altercation?
Oh, absolutely. I feel like any two brothers that are like close in age have absolutely gotten into genuine fist fights when they were kids. We would go at it sometimes. I mean, it wouldn't be like a lot, but I mean, it would be like every couple months or so. It was like, what the fuck did you say? You think Jerry is better than Tom? Nah, you're wrong. And boom, this fight just breaks out over that. It's like it just silly things that seem so minuscule. I remember one time, there was a fight. A fight was just about to start, and for reference, I'm about 2 years older than my brother. And I probably had about good 15 pounds on him at this time. And a fight was just about to start, and all of a sudden, he just grabbed my arm, and all of a sudden I was on my back. He flipped me over his head and onto the floor, and it just ended the fight right there. We just both just stood in awe of wow. That was pure rage strength right there.
Do you feel like you could take your brother now?
No, he's stronger than me. I'm pretty weak, man. I'm I'm a good I'm probably 150 pounds soaking wet. Maybe I think I'm probably 145 right now.
Okay, well,
I am.
But it's about swiftness.
I am tall and
It's about
lean.
swiftness and sneakiness, and the old Three Musketeers. No, the old Three Stooges, the eye pokes.
Oh well, you see, that's fighting dirty. That's what I mean, I tried not to fight dirty, when I was a kid. You don't fight dirty. No biting, no going for the eyes, no going for the no nut taps. You don't fight dirty. You do. There's some ground rules that are set that both people acknowledge before the fight begins.
Yeah, I agree. I think
It's an
that
honor for
siblings, you
somebody
gotta
else.
fight dirty because you never want to lose. Because the second you lose all your credibility in the sibling hierarchy. You know.
Oh, well, you see, that might have been the way it worked in your house, in your stinky marbles house, but I mean, you see, in my house, it was always just like after 5 minutes, like it was forgotten about, you know. It was
Yes.
like you remember the fights, but you don't remember the fights. And they were never used for like leverage. It's like you're doing bad things to that cat. Like it looked like you were like sucking the brain out like an alien.
My cat has a
Like
very
a-
smooth brain. I don't want any part of that. So,
Smooth brains are probably, like,
you want socks?
pretty
I don't know
pretty
where we're
easy to
at in
eat,
this
right?
conversation. It's hard for me
I
to
don't know.
tell. Do you want socks, or what do you want?
Well, I don't know. What was everyone else taking? I kind of I missed a lot of the stream. I was decorating the Christmas tree. Been at work most of the day, and so my family waited for me to get home
Christmas tree.
to decorate the Christmas tree. I know, Christmas, yeah, Christmas.
Christmas tree.
To make you feel any better, we got a menorah as well, and that's pretty cool.
What is that out of, you know, why is that a whole thing? Fritter Bar, thank you for the sub.
Why is that? What do you mean? Why is that a whole thing?
Why do you have both?
Well, just for the season, you know. It's just decorations.
I respect it. Very nice. A
It's just
menorah candelabra is a beautiful thing, you know. It looks nice when
Yeah.
it's lit.
Yeah. So you
Fucking
got
socks.
you just need. You can never have. Well, you can absolutely have too many holiday season decorations, but it's still nice to have. You know, like nice to have a variety of holiday decorations.
Sussy boy, how's it going?
Sussy boy, I like
You
that.
know, you can have it. You can have all the socks you want, but you don't think of other people.
I don't really
you know,
need
it's
any more
whatever you
socks.
want. You
Like-
have 40 pairs of socks. You don't need any socks. What else? What
Well,
do you want
how
for
about- how
Hanukkah?
about-
What do you want for
I
Hanukkah?
think I have a gift for you right here, Moneyworms. Are you still there? Hello.
I am. What is the gift for me? I'm waiting for it.
It was just like the dramatic pause there. Just very dramatic. Okay. Well, here's the thing. If you remember a long time ago, I was known by a nickname on this channel. Do you remember that nickname?
Yes, Tim.
That is not what I was going for. You see, I was the Fushigi god. And Moneyworms, I right here have in my hands a Fushigi just for you. And I want you to have this Fushigi. And I want you to train every day to take my place as the Fushigi god.
I will do that for you. There's nothing more Hanukkah than a fushigi, I promise. That is the most Hanukkah thing you can get. I actually think that I probably have gotten a fushigi for Hanukkah, but I lost it since, and I need a new fushigi.
Well, you know, I actually sent you 2 packages, and they both got lost in the mail, and I was pretty fucking heated about that.
I believe you. I don't know how things get lost in the mail, but it happens. It always happens.
I don't
to
know
me.
either.
I
It's
always
like
get-
I've had bad luck with the mail. Things just get lost for me.
bad fushigi luck. Well, hey, Tim says,
Bad
do you want to
fushigi.
roll some dice? I mean, you want to spin a
Roll some
Menorah.
dice.
You want to spin a dreidel?
Well, is there an option to roll some dice instead?
No, that's very
sounds pretty
not
cool,
Hanukkah.
Like,
I need you to spin the dreidel.
play some Monopoly.
No, it's not. That's you can play board games, but you have to spin the dreidel. You want to spin the dreidel?
Yeah, I'll spin the dreidel.
All right.
I
let's spin the
gotta
dreidel.
give you a little note about me though. I have pretty bad luck when it comes to the dreidel. You live by the dreidel and you die by the dreidel. I always die by the dreidel.
Yeah. It happens. All right. Jewish craps. Exactly. Right here before you, we have a dreidel. You want to spin it and see what you've won?
Well, kind of nervous. Can you spin it for me? Like
I
maybe your good luck will rub off on it.
Well, I hate to break it to you, but you have spun the only side where you lose.
I told you. I always lose. You live by the. I told you live by the dreidel and you die by the dreidel. I always die by the fucking dreidel.
Cat. This cat wants to sniff the menorah. Sniff the menorah, sniff it. Sniff it.
Sniff. Does he like menorahs, or does he get freaked out by candles?
Yeah, I don't think particularly my cat loves candles, but it does love to sniff
No,
it.
Tori doesn't like the smells.
It's Hanukkah tonight. What do you want for Hanukkah? We got Hanukkah tonight. It's Hanukkah tonight. What do you want for Hanukkah? What do you want for Hanukkah this year? What happened, Tim? Why are you so angry all the time? Get mad at me. What's an Irish hang-up?
Call from
India.
India. How's it going?
Oh shit. Hello. It's going okay. I'm just watching you pet your cat and talk about Hanukkah.
That's what this stream's all about, and that's what Hanukkah's all about. It's about grabbing the nearest cat and petting your nearest cat.
Yes, I love that. I became a cat person recently. So that's pretty cool.
Did one just fall into your lap, or did you go searching for one?
They found me, you know. They walked up to my house and then walked in and made themselves at home, and then I kind of fell in love, and I was like, well, you know, I am a dog person, but I am also a cat person. So
You're a cat person now, and most cats will find you, you don't find them. That's what I've always learned.
exactly, you can't make a cat like you.
Is it a good cat? Is it a nice cat? Is that why you were like, yeah, I'm cool, I'm chill with you here?
Yeah, I think it just really wanted food, and I was good at feeding it, but it was a nice cat. It was like a big orange cat, very cuddly, very nonchalant. I don't know. I don't know a lot about cats. I didn't realize they do the cat things, like clawing their hands into your legs and I don't know, like scream.
Yes, they do cat things. I didn't know that either. I had never really had a cat, and then my mom found this cat in a parking lot and gave me this cat. And this cat likes to just do cat things. Someone told me orange cats are all related, and you should never breed them because they are continually getting weirder and weirder.
I believe it. It's a pretty weird cat. I don't know. It's the only one in the neighborhood, too. How are they all related, though? That's interesting.
I'm not sure. I don't know if someone was lying to me or not. But I believe everyone because this is the internet, and that's what you have to do because you have to just assume that everyone's telling the truth on the internet.
Right. That's what everybody does on the internet. Yeah.
Everybody tells the truth on the internet.
Yeah, that's like the first thing you learn about getting on the internet, that there's only the truth. So
everybody just tells the truth on the internet.
That's why they have Reddit.
To debunk the truth tellers or what?
To go on and find the truth.
Are you a Redditor? Are you a big Reddit person?
No, I'm not. Just threw that out there.
Nice. Me
Thanks.
too. I try to do Reddit. Reddit's nice for, Reddit has, if I'm looking for something real specific, sometimes Reddit has it, but I try to stay off of it because I just feel like people just downvote the hell out of me. You know what I mean?
Oh no. I've never made a post on Reddit. I don't understand it, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a mixed bag of things. A lot of times I Google things and it takes me to Reddit, and sometimes I'll read things, but a lot of times it's like from like 5 years ago, you know?
Yeah, there's a lot of weird posts. I like finding the random like AMAs from people. Like I like finding like the catfish AMA with Neve Schulman, and he debunked like some of the questions I had about the show, if it was actually real or not.
I bet you Neve is celebrating Hanukkah tonight
Yeah, I bet he is.
with the person who didn't catfish. Is he married?
I don't know. I can look it up.
We'll go to
I don't even know.
Catfish Reddit afterwards. What do you want for Hanukkah?
I need a new microphone actually.
A new microphone? What are you doing with a microphone?
I am a musician, and my friend that plays cello, we are meaning to record like a little EP or album or something to get out, but like I'm a singer-songwriter on my own. And I have like a bedroom set up, but it's very kind of like janky. So a nice little mic would be nice.
That sounds like a great Hanukkah gift. A lot of people ask for sound recording softwares and microphones. It's a very typical thing to get is sound equipment for Hanukkah.
Oh, really?
Yes.
That's so funny. I love that.
It's called the sound of Hanukkah.
Oh, okay. I see. That's beautiful.
My cat. No! There's nowhere for you to go. That table is for the menorah. And you can't go. What are you going to do there? Huff the candles? Do not knock my menorah over, cat. I will never forgive you. And you're back. Okay.
Aw. Just wanted to check it out.
Are you sure that your cat was not previously owned?
Oh, it was not a stray cat. It fully had an owner. I actually like know where it lives. It just lives like up the street, but the owners are very nonchalant about it and very like, yeah, he just kind of shows up at people's houses and makes himself at home and all that. It's a very good cat. His name is Catfish.
I love that. Wait, so it's like a neighborhood cat. Like other people know. It probably walked in because you fed it once, and now it will walk in and feed you multiple times, or you will feed it multiple times.
Yes, and then our house like totally knows it. Like the first time it showed up at our house, it just spent like all day in my room with me, and it was quite nice. It's a nice calming presence. It's a very old cat too that sleeps, and I'm like, dang, I respect that. I respect old cats.
A communal cat. A cat for the neighborhood.
Yes, exactly.
Because a lot of the responsibility is kind of off you. All you have to do is feed it every once in a while, you know?
Exactly. I was thinking about that when it was over. I was like, this is all the best parts about having a pet. You get to pet it, and then you get to feed it when it wants some food. But you don't have to deal with any of the other stuff with it. You're like, all right, go home. You have to go. You have to go poop in a box somewhere else or outside. But that's not my responsibility.
Would you ever poop in a box if that was the only option?
I mean, probably. I've had to like pee on the side of my house a couple times because there's like only one bathroom. And it's not that bad.
How does that work? Wait, you pee on the side of the house?
Yeah, there's like, there's like a there's like, so you like go outside, it's like a house, right? So then there's like a section between the two houses where like there's like a fence and then some bushes, right? And you can like hide, and it works.
You're saying this like every house has this. I kind of don't know what you're talking about.
Interesting. Oh, I guess that's just a Washington thing. It's kind of like, so like how in Washington we have a lot of like grass and trees and like foliage and stuff. It's kind of very easy to hide in the bushes almost, like, or to just hide in like the I don't know, because there's an alleyway behind us too, and there's not very many people that go behind there. But then on the other side there's a main street. This is really hard to describe as I'm talking about it.
People are agreeing with
If
you,
that
though.
makes sense.
Scoob says, there's a spot at my place like that, what you mean. Like that, what you mean. And Rai knows exactly what you're talking about because Rai has one, too. Is it just an alleyway where people just know that you take outdoor pisses in?
I mean, like, you have to time it really well so that, like, the house on the other side, if all of the lights are off on the other side, on the side that you're looking through to the other side of the street, if those are off, and if all on the other side of you, the house is, like, empty and there's no lights on, then you're good. But sometimes it's, like, 5 a.m. and you're not quite sure, but you have to do what you have to do if you have to piss and the bathroom is full, so.
Oh, this is happening when I thought you were just doing this because you enjoyed it. You enjoy a nice outdoor 5 a.m. piss.
No. This is at like the worst case scenario.
So what do you want for Hanukkah besides a microphone? Would you like could you install something for your outdoor piss bathroom?
A porcelain toilet for my outdoor piss bathroom, I think. That would be kind of cool. But like for real, what do I want?
Well, you're already getting the microphone. You can ask for multiple things. You're getting a microphone. You're getting a porcelain toilet for your outdoor. Do you shit back there?
No, fuck no. No, you have to suffer if you have to shit.
Why? You said it
See,
like it's a dangerous thing. Why?
That's like unsanitary. Why would you do that?
I don't know. You could bury it.
No. See, it's too close to too many houses. And then when, like, you keep thinking about it, you're like, oh, yeah, I did that. Like, I understand in the woods, you know? But if it's, like, literally next to your house, I think it's different. I don't know. Maybe it's a personal thing.
Well, now I kind of want to go outside of my house and dig a hole and poop in it and bury it, and then I can always walk past it and say, yeah, I did that.
Oh, you should put a little flag where it is.
Yeah, or like a little tombstone with a little tiny poop on it.
Here lies my poop.
And like the date and what I ate on it, and I can show when I do house tours, I can show people it.
I think that's a good idea, actually. I think you should do that.
Maybe I can have a funeral for it, too, and invite people over, and we can lower a shoebox of my own defecant down into it and have someone say a few words about my lunch.
It needs to, well, I was going to say it needs to be like a really good lunch or something. Like something really memorable, but, you know, maybe it could just be anything. Whenever you just feel like it, you know.
I want to drink like half a gallon of whole milk and eat a pizza.
Just have the worst shit in the entire world. It's like not even discernible, you know.
Like I have to line the shoebox with like 6 layers of plastic wrap
to preserve it.
You know what would be even better?
Yeah, what?
I'm gonna dig a hole in like a park, and hide a map, like a treasure map that goes to that space. And when they open it up, they will be met with my dookie. It will be the ruse of the century.
Oh my god, you could make it a geocache.
Yes! Were you the one talking about geocaches?
No, I was watching that stream a while back though.
Is anyone here in the geocaching community? Would I get into a lot of Would the geocaching community hate me if one of the things was just my defecant inside of it?
I think you'd probably get banned. I think they'd probably put a hit out on you or something.
All right, I won't do it then. I don't want to get banned from the geocaching community.
You can make your own game. Who said you can't, you know?
That's true. I'm going to start my own geocaching, and it's only for defecants. Animals,
Yes.
your own, your neighbors. It's anyone's.
Yes. Yes, agreed. I think that's a great idea.
Well, this has been a very typical conversation that people have at Hanukkah. Do you want to spin the dreidel?
Oh my god, right, we didn't spin the dreidel. Yeah, I'll spin the dreidel.
Have you ever spun a dreidel before?
Not in quite a while. We learned about Hanukkah when I was in elementary school, and we had like the chocolate coins and stuff.
Yes, the
that
gelt.
and fun
Wait,
stuff.
you had a whole class on Hanukkah? What was that all about?
No. It wasn't on a whole class. It was like, you know, in elementary school when they like just teach you about the different holidays. It was kind of like a special week where we learned about Hanukkah like during a section of the day.
Very nice. That sounds good. Hanukkah's a great thing. Yeah, let's spin a dreidel. That sounds really good. Let's spin a dreidel. You ready to spin this dreidel?
Okay, this is going to see if I can get a porcelain toilet and also a microphone.
Yes, it's not the gifts are not dependent on your role.
Oh, I see. Okay, gotcha.
Although that would be great. You can maybe double or nothing and get 2 microphones.
Ooh, that'd be convenient.
All right, let's see what you're going to get.
wow.
Let's spin this dreidel.
Okay.
You can see the last person got shin, which is bad. It means you have to ante up. Let's see what you get.
Oh man, I'm scared.
Damn. Unfortunate. You also got shin. The pot is growing. The next person that wins the gimmel on this pot is going to get a big giant payout, and it's going to be your cousin, and he's going to rub it in your face.
Oh fuck. God damn. Oh well. Well, that's fate, I guess.
We can't win. We can't all win the dreidel game because then there wouldn't be any stakes and it wouldn't be any fun, India.
That's true. That is a good point. Like there has to be a stake for it to be like risky, you know.
Yes, nothing says Hanukkah than a lot of risk involved, a lot of risk in the spin. Well, India, this has been a very fantastic call. I'm sorry it derailed to some poop, but I hope that you enjoy your outdoor 5 a.m. urinations.
Thank you so much, man. I will. Thanks for letting me celebrate Hanukkah with you.
You're welcome anytime to celebrate Hanukkah, India. This has been a very rad call. Rad call.
Good call. See you later.
Thank you, Froze Words, for getting sleepy with us. My ass hurts.
Call from
Right.
Rye, how's it going?
It's going well, Moneyworms. Thank you for asking.
Is this your first Hanukkah?
I've been to. I had a friend when I was I think I was like 13, and they
coming of
invited us
age.
over for like to hang out or whatever during the day, and they rubbed all their gifts in my face. One of the kids had an electric scooter, dude.
Yeah, it's a good time to, because it always happens before Christmas usually, and you gotta kind of flex on all the Gentiles in the neighborhood. You know what I mean?
Dude, they're flexing hard.
How fast were they going?
It was a kid's one, so it was, I don't know, it was like 10, 15.
We had an electric scooter phase. Someone had a gasoline scooter too, and that thing would go 40 down the roads, and you could sit on it. That always seemed like too much to me. I almost feel like you should just get a scooter at that point.
Yeah, like a legit scooter that has like the ones that the people ride in Hawaii or something.
They ride scooters in Hawaii?
Yeah, and they don't have to wear helmets.
Well, I thought that
They
was
ride.
you don't have to wear a helmet in Florida. You don't have to do anything in Florida. You don't even have to have a driver's license in Florida to do that.
Really?
Yeah, you don't have to have a helmet in Florida for anything.
Wow. I see why people say they're moving to Florida.
Yeah, they just want to live. They want to live life dangerously. You know, it's a wild land. It's just different. You know, I grew up there.
Listen
it's just
to-
a different place.
Listen to this. If you buy a motorcycle in Washington, you have to buy insurance, like legitimate motorcycle insurance. You can't have one without the other.
I feel like that's pretty. I think, at least the state that I'm in, I am required to have car insurance, but maybe I don't have to have motorcycle insurance. I don't have a motorcycle.
I don't either.
You can piss anywhere in Florida. It doesn't matter as long as you don't just pee on a gator or a bald eagle because they're protected.
Well, I know what I want for Hanukkah.
What do you want for Hanukkah?
I want the Ulysses cut version of Waterworld.
Whoa, what the hell is that? I've only seen the 3-hour one where Kevin Costner drinks his own piss.
It's the one that's got the deleted scenes.
What scenes were deleted? Like other juicy scenes? I feel like that movie was already so long. They should have deleted more scenes.
So the theatrical version is like 2 hours, 5 minutes. And then the one that they show on TV has an extra 40 minutes, and it's got like extra stuff that was cut, like at the end. Oh, maybe I shouldn't spoil it. But it is from 1995. If you haven't seen it, I don't know what you're doing. Anyway, at the end, spoiler alert, at the end they find a plaque, and it's like, it says in 1954 or something, Mount Everest. And that's where they found the dry land.
In the original, did they not find the dry land? I thought they did. I thought they found land, and the people there looked very happy, and they had like braids in there. They had like when you go to like Cancun and get the braids.
So I'm fresh off it, and they find dry land, but there's just 2 skeletons laying there, and there was like some tattoo artwork, and it was the little girl that had the tattoo on her back. It was like the map to dry land. So yeah, they did find it, but there's nobody there but 2 skeletons.
Who are those people supposed to be?
It was the little girl's parents.
Oh, and she was looking for him the whole time. Well, she got like new friends. She can't complain. They found dry land. They were drinking gasoline at some point, weren't they?
The smokers might have been drinking gasoline.
Ooh,
It's a pretty good movie.
it's not a bad movie. So you want that for Hanukkah? All of Hanukkah? You came all the way here to celebrate Hanukkah, and all you want is... Hi, can be Danny. How you doing? All you want is the uncut version of Waterworld?
Yes, please.
That's modest. You know, you get 7 other gifts. Or you're going to get one other big one. Maybe like a nice VCR player.
to play it. Yes, I'll take the VCR.
Or maybe,
We could
I
do the
mean, at this
VCR
point, it
TV
might
combo.
be on Betamax. Would you do Betamax?
That's before my time.
I think it's before everyone's time, really. I don't think it really lasted very long.
Yeah, I never had Betamax. My first VCR tape was The Lion King.
Woo! Getting a core workout. This is Hanukkah, everyone. You do this. This is very customary at Hanukkah. Everyone, then the first person to put your legs on the ground, you got to clean up all the wax on the table after Hanukkah's done. Who's it going to be, me or you, huh?
There's all kinds of nuances to Hanukkah I never knew.
Yeah, there's a lot of Hanukkah. There's a lot of Hanukkah lore in this stream. Oh God! Oh, I got a cramp.
Well, lighting these candles at the end of the stream, eh?
We are. We're gonna light these candles at the end of the stream. Are you excited? Have you ever seen the ceremony of lights?
I can't say that I have. No.
The kitty's name is Midna, India. It's a Midna, M-I-D-N-A. You've never lit in the candle. That's the best part. Look at all these happy people behind us, lighting the candle and singing to each other, and they're looking each other directly into everybody's eyes to make sure they're all on key.
Pops is just belting it out.
Yeah, he is. I don't know the dynamic. This doesn't look like this is a nuclear, what is it, a non-nuclear family or something? There's two. It looks like, well, maybe, I don't know.
I don't know. No, I've tried to dissect it. It makes my brain hurt.
It does, and I like the woman in the back there with the very early 2000s style hat.
Oh, this was a better time.
That's not a traditional hat. I just want everyone to know that. You don't have to wear a hat like that.
How about the yarmulke? Is that required?
Yes, that is required. That's a nice requirement. Yeah, I guess you don't have to have one, but it's nice. Look at those. Look at those. Look at all them wearing the yarmulke.
I could use a yarmulke.
You're wearing one right now.
Oh, little wee boy wearing yarmulke.
Yeah. Don't lose it.
Sitting on Papa Moneyworms.
Yeah, you're right on my lap asking for presents, just like Santa.
Oh, Saint Nick.
Is Good King Wenceslas, is that also Santa, or is that just a Christmas song?
I've never heard of Winston sauce.
Yes, Winston sauce. Wenceslaus.
I'm not going to attempt that, but yeah, I've never heard of that.
God doesn't want to see our silly heads, exactly. You don't want to see the top of your head. That's crazy.
Well, Moneyworms, we should probably spin this dreidel.
Let's spin the dreidel. You were like, I came for the dreidel and to win something. Have you ever spun a dreidel before?
I have. I think I have. I've even maybe painted a wooden one at some point. I'm not sure, though.
Ooh, wood makes for a good dreidel. There's those crummy plastic ones that you get. We used to get, it's like you get like a massive dreidel that's like, it's like hollowed out, and it has all the gelt and like tiny little dreidels in it, and it's like you can kind of spin that, and everybody would get one of those, and the dreidels in it always sucked. But we had this cool one growing up. It looked like an apple. It was like it looked exactly like an apple, and that thing would spin for like 6 minutes before it would land on something.
You guys must have been stoked on that one.
That was the best one. It was the best one in the house. It was the best spinner in the house. It was the heaviest Beyblade in the house. All right, let's spin this thing.
Spin it up.
Let's see if you're a winner. There's only been one winner tonight, really. I mean, like, you can kind of win. You can win half of it. You can... Nothing happens. That's my favorite one.
We're going the whole thing right here.
There it is!
Are with me.
A big winner. You
Big
won
winner.
the Gimmel. The Gimmel.
Big
Right,
winner.
right.
Kosher dinner.
Dinner. Winner, kosher dinner. Exactly.
Yeah, man, I'm stoked. I got the gold.
You got all of it. You
I'm
won all of it,
standing up
right? How does it
dancing.
feel? How does it feel to win with the big Gimmel?
It actually feels pretty good. I'm a big time loser on this kind of stuff, so I'm like pretty amped right now.
Nice. I'm glad. Frody Fro, how you doing? It's good to see you. You won. You won the game. You were one of the first winners, and now you won a big pot too, because the last two callers had to put Gelt coins in because it kept rolling.
And I'm rubbing it in
Poorly.
right now. I'm dancing, and so I'm rubbing it in their face.
Now who's got the electric scooter, huh?
Yes, pent up aggression.
It's all coming
Got
back
'em.
to you now. Well, hey, Rai, thank you so much for spinning the dreidel and winning big.
Thanks, Moneyworms. I don't. Rad call and hail Satan.
Rad call and hail Satan. It's that part of Hanukkah where everybody talks about Satan, you know? Woo! You gotta buy some bagels. Look at this. Now the people know schmeckles. We got shekels and schmeckles. This is one of those streams that hurts my back. The Hierophant. Come on, what do you want for Hanukkah, huh? What do you want? You can have anything. Anything in the world. Nothing is off the... We're getting the extended cut of Waterworld. Look at this thing. And we're almost ready to light, too. Let's get a spin in. Let's get a nice spin in just to clear it. You got to clear the... You can never roll a double gimmel. It doesn't work. It doesn't happen. Yeah, see? Hey. I need to go. Well, then get the hell out of here. I'm just kidding. Thank you so much for coming here tonight. It means a lot, Christian Peralta. It means a lot. It means a lot from you. It does. And this beautiful, beautiful menorah. Someone said earlier it looks very Daedric. It does. It looks like it looks like it's melting. I got it from a street vendor right outside Jerusalem. You get half of nothing. Well, you see, there has to be some sort of pot in there. Oh, I gotta get a stretch in. Jeez. I am holding you, child. I'm ruining the illusion.
Call from.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello, who is this? Who am I speaking with? Oh!
Alex.
Alex. What do you want for
Alex.
Hanukkah?
For Hanukkah, I want a fanny pack.
A fanny pack?
I ruined the illusion. I'm sorry. I don't know what illusion I ruined. Yeah, fanny pack.
What kind of fanny pack do you want?
Do you want me to be like really specific? I'll be really specific.
Yes. Is it the Game Boy one? Is it the one that Bad Bunny wears around? Because I want that one too.
Hold on, there's a Game Boy one?
Yeah, it's the classic
Uh-oh.
classic Game Boy fanny pack. Look it up. It's the most beautiful thing I've ever
Can we
seen.
be like really specific? I'll be really. What the fuck? I didn't know that there was a Game Boy one. It actually is from this other company, and it looks like a little fruit slice.
Looks like fruit flies.
Fruit slice, like a slice of fruit.
What kind of fruit? It's just general fruit.
So there's a bunch of different ones, and they have one that's an orange, which is really cute, but I think they're sold out of the one that's an orange, so I can't have the orange one. But they also have a lime and a lemon, which is cute.
What would you put in this fanny pack? Would you keep fruit in it? Because that would be
No, like a
interesting.
purse. It's a purse object.
A purse object.
A purse object to put my miscellaneous items.
What are your miscellaneous items? What goes inside of it?
Money, a lot of old receipts, and some weird lip gloss, and sunscreen, and car keys, and eyelash brushes, and bobby pins, and pens.
Bobby pins. It sounds like you're gonna go burgle.
Bruh, you can get a little kit for super cheap to burgle. Bobby pins suck.
I've always wanted to learn
and
how to.
no drugs.
I've
drugs
always
involved.
I've always wanted to learn how to pick a lock. I feel like that would be very satisfying.
It's actually like so easy, and you can buy kits like super cheap on the internet, and you can buy like clear locks that you can practice with, so that you can see like how you move each individual pin within the lock. It's like really neat.
I've seen those, and they have like difficulty ratings, don't they?
Yeah.
Have you ever done it?
I mean, I went through like a weird lock picking phase for a while.
No, I totally understand. I feel like I went through I was like YouTubing videos how to pick locks, and I feel like I'm on some sort of a list.
The same exact thing.
I'm on like a list now for sure because I've looked up how to pick locks too many times, I think.
I like locked myself out of my house one time, and I didn't have any of my shit. And I like called my friend to like come over and unlock my house door, and that's when I knew that someone could just open my door at any point in time and come in and murder me.
That's an interesting thought to have right before I go to bed.
But you have Midna to protect you, and like maybe they'll kill your roommate first. How closer to your door? Happy Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah. Hanukkah's all about breaking and entering.
It's all about a good B&E.
You know, I don't know. I think I live in a relatively safe area, but there is always a thought, you know. I never know. But I'm always up so late anyways. The joke would be on them. I'm not sleeping.
Yeah, you just wave at them as they come in your door.
I would invite them in for Hanukkah. It's the first night of Hanukkah. Nothing can happen to you on the first night of Hanukkah. That's you are granted diplomatic immunity on the first night of only the first night.
You can ask them what they want. They can sit on your lap.
There's somebody broken, I'd be like, hey, sit on my lap. What do you want?
Well, then they'd know to not break in again. They'd be like, that's the weird dude who wants you to sit on his lap.
Don't break into that, homie. He just wants you to sit on his lap and take his goods. I've got everything. I have one of everything in here, I think.
What would you give up if you had to give someone one thing from your house to exit your house? What would you give them?
Well, what do they want?
It's got to be a good thing. It has to be of medium value.
I thought it began sundown on the 28th. Double check me. I can add another candle on this. I wasn't going to stream last night anyways. I don't know. I've got one of those little. Hold on. Nope, it's not readily available. I've got one of those little like. It's like a little fox that you press on it, and it like its bones all go on the ground, and then when you let go of it,
Hey,
it, like
that's a good one.
yeah, because
Yeah, that's nice.
I feel like they wouldn't be expecting that.
They would not be expecting that, but I think that they would be entertained by it.
A hacky sack. I don't have a hacky sack. Why a hacky sack? Do I just want to see how good they are at hacky sacking?
I think the little no bones man is a good one.
Little no bones man. Maybe I would ask like, do you want me to cook you a meal? Because at least then maybe you have a chance of impressing them, and they have to keep you around legally.
Legally.
What do you keep
Just
doing
like
with
when No, you. No, you.
Huh?
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 I'm sorry, I was talking over you.
Yeah, what were you gonna say?
I took Latin in high school, and we learned about a lot of stories where like gods would like pretend to be like old homeless people, and they'd be like, "Please let me in. I'm so hungry. I need to eat food." And then all the people who turned them away, they would like fucking wreck their lives. And all the other people, they'd be like, "Wow, here's a farm and a bunch of fucking animals." And that somehow connected to what we were just talking about. Oh, people breaking into your home.
It's like the old Good Samaritan, where if you perform a good deed for someone, they give you their farmland.
Yeah, exactly.
Skinwalker vibes. I know what that is. You know, never, if you hit an animal in Arizona, you know, never get out to check. Just keep driving, you know.
Oh, that's fucking terrifying.
Yeah, there were people dressing up as animals and jumping in front of cars, and the people that would get out to go check on the animal, they'd murder them.
That's the scariest shit I've ever heard.
Yeah. But nothing can happen to you on this, the night of Hanukkah, the first or second night of Hanukkah. I kind of forget.
One of the nights.
I thought it was sundown on the 28th, wasn't it? Was it yesterday? It doesn't matter. I wasn't streaming yesterday. It's the first night of Hanukkah. I don't give a shit.
Yeah. I think is the 28th. Sunday, November 28th. I Googled it.
What do you want? What do you want for Hanukkah?
I want a fanny pack. I want the fanny pack. And I'm going to Google the other fanny pack.
That's right. You want a fanny pack. Why do you think you need a fanny pack? Do you feel like, you know, what is it? November 69th. Very nice. Thank you. What does it make, you know, why not just a purse?
You know, that's a great question. I don't know. I like tiny bags. I was a tiny backpack person, and now I'm a fanny pack person.
Yeah, I feel like fanny packs now are like, I mean, it's like a fashion statement. Have you seen the people that wear it like across their chest? Like.
Okay, that's 100% how I wear it. So be careful with your next words.
No, I was just going to say it's ridiculous. It's supposed to go across your waist. You're not supposed to. It's like a sling at that point. You might as well just have a backpack.
Yeah, but I like backpacks, so it's perfect.
All right.
What vibe I'm going for, man.
All right, fine. I'm not yucking any yums, all right? I don't want to... A fanny sling, exactly.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. It's a fanny sling. It's not a fanny pack at that point. A fanny pack has to go around your waist.
Listen, I get it, but it's in the way.
There are beanies now that they sell... There are beanies now that they sell that you can, like, put things in the beanie. Have you seen those?
Like how many things? I have not seen those.
Like a pen and like a big marker, a little Sharpie in case you just need to do graffiti somewhere.
Oh, in case I need to write your phone number on the bathroom stall.
Oh, that's right. Or we could write it in between houses in Washington, because apparently everybody shits in them between them.
Yeah, in the pee-pee zone.
Is that the pee-pee zone? Now you know what it is.
The pee-pee zone. Yeah, fuck it. Why not?
Wow, Just a Little Pigeon likes to get nice and horned up when people are talking about fanny packs, you know?
Yeah, fanny has definitely a different meaning.
Squirrel guy, exactly, squirrel guy. You gotta write that all over. You gotta write everybody just start writing my number everywhere and see what happens, you know?
You need stickers with your phone number and the times that you stream, and then we can just slap them up.
Do you think that works, though?
I would call a random phone number in a bathroom stall. But I wear a fanny pack like a sling, so.
That's true. I don't know if I want your demo of fanny pack wearers calling in. It might throw me off, you know?
Yeah, see? Maybe I'm just not good enough.
I'd look into it. All right, have you ever rolled a dreidel before?
Yeah, I have.
Do you remember what you got?
Absolutely not.
It must not have been very memorable then, and honestly, I'm not surprised because it's fun for about 10 minutes.
Game. Right?
It's a game.
A one-time roll.
No, you play over and over and over until you're either out of gelt or you have all of them, and everyone envies you.
Yeah, it was like in a elementary school situation, like the other person. So I mean, I'm sure that they gave us participation gelt at some point, and they were like, "Great job."
Yeah, let it rip. Yeah, it's. There's truly no. It's hard to lose that game. It's hard to lose because 75% of the time you're either getting them or nothing is happening at all.
I mean, they're not going to let a bunch of, 6-year-olds lose. I think it would ruin the spirit of Hanukkah.
Yeah, but everyone can play dreidel. I remember everyone would gather around the table and everyone would be playing. I mean, the kids especially, because how much candy can you eat as an adult?
Maybe more, because you have adult money.
That's true. I can buy a candy bar whenever I want. You know, I remember. Hey, biker, how you doing?
Candy.
Shit is wild. Hanukkah's the most wild fucking shit there is. You light candles, and you gamble. It's you know, Alex.
Yeah, it's crazy.
All right, so you want a fanny pack? That's it.
A fanny pack.
All right, let's spin this dreidel. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right, I hope you get something good.
I'm going to get a good one. I feel lucky.
Hey!
Did I do it?
You got hay. Hay's not bad. Hay is half. You got half the pot.
Is that half?
It's not bad.
Okay.
It's a modest winning. There's a cat in the menorah.
I'm not greedy.
Hey. Be nice to the menorah,
Sounds
cat.
like you're
Come
touching
on my
your
lap.
cat, but I
Come
don't
here.
know yet.
Okay, get over here, cat. Come here. Oh. This cat, you know.
You should get her a yarmulke.
Well, she doesn't. It's kind of. She can wear a veil, but women do not wear yarmulkes. Isn't that kind of crazy?
Oh. They wear veils?
Or
Like a wedding veil?
a shawl. I'm sorry, a shawl. A veil is not the correct word. A shawl.
Okay. She could wear a shawl. That's probably even better.
Yes, you have to have some sort of head covering for the high holy days. Well, hey, Alex, thank you so much for calling in and spinning some dreidel.
Moneyworms, thank you so much for teaching me all about Hanukkah.
I'm glad you learned all about Hanukkah, and we're almost at the part of the night where we're going to light the candles, but I think I can take one more call.
Okay, good night.
Good night. Rad call. Thanks for calling in.
Bye.
Fork you 2. How you doing, Fork you 2? You love my cat. I just want to fucking eat her. I've debated it, you know. You probably taste good. You probably taste like grilled cheese. You probably taste like everything I feed you, which is a bunch of slop.
Call from Pippa.
Pippa.
Hi.
How's it going, Pippa?
Much better. My brownie kicked in.
Oh, your brownie kicked in. Nice. You doing some Hanukkah brownies?
Doing some Hanukkah brownies and some painted mushrooms.
You're painting some mushrooms, or you took some mushrooms?
Painting mushrooms.
But you took a bunch of brownies.
But I ate a chunk of brownie. And I feel less sore. And
Well, that's
more
good.
jello.
You feel like warm... What do you say? You feel like warm jello?
I said I feel less sore and more like jello.
More like jello. Made it home just in time for candles. Hell yes. Tallulah Shorts. Welcome. Right now, we have Pippa on the phone. Pippa's about 900 milligrams into a brownie.
Yes. Yes, I am. It's quite nice. I've learned so much about Hanukkah tonight that I didn't realize.
What's a dreidel?
A dreidel for a game.
What are the symbols? 4 symbols.
Why are you asking me questions on one phone?
I thought you were
I'm getting confused.
I thought you were talking to a Jew. My bad.
Excuse me?
What are you talking about Jew stuff?
Oh my gosh. My brain can't. Hi.
Hello. I heard someone in the background. Who was that?
That's my husband. And my baby on the baby monitor.
Very nice. Johnny Rainbow, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate you. Tonight is Hanukkah, and we're about to do the candles. I can explain the dreidel, the symbols on the dreidel. One of them, hey, is half. It looks like a little pie symbol, like chai. The chai. You ever heard l'chaim or? Exactly. Well, it's part of that. It's the chach, chay. And then there's the shin, which you don't want. It looks like a little W, but cooler. And then in that you got to ante up one. None does nothing. And then Gimmel's the winner. And this is what happens if you win Gimmel. You know?
Yes. And before anyone started playing, it was like Gimmel after Gimmel, and then no one got it until 2 did.
I know, it's hard. You never go Gimmel to Gimmel. It never happens. There's only a, what is it, one in 8 chance of going Gimmel to Gimmel, you know? 1 in 16.
Yeah.
Excuse me, 1 in 16th
okay.
chance.
Yeah, that's too much math for my brain right now.
What do you want for Hanukkah?
I want a protractor.
What do you want a protractor for?
So I can draw evenly lined lines and circles.
Wow, you did. That brownie is kicking in, isn't it? Wow.
Mm-hmm. It's glorious.
What kind
But I like drawing lines.
I like drawing like you don't need a protractor for that. You need a ruler for that, though, right?
Well, yeah, but the protractor thingy has the flat side and the not flat side, and then you can do all the angles.
Well, I'm thinking of a compass. I'm thinking of the thing that, like, you put one side of it digs into the center, and it makes perfect circles. Have you ever used one of those?
Yeah, I've made one of those with a piece of string, a nail, and a pencil.
Oh, I see. That would work. You tie. Sometimes that's what you got. You can do like lawn work that way. You can like put a stake in the ground, tie a thing on it, and it's some spray paint. And you can spray paint circles in your grass.
Mhm.
Have you ever done that?
Not with spray paint, but I've done that sort of with chalk.
What did you chalk?
I chalked the United States of America in the driveway.
Why would you need a circle for that though? There's no circles.
Because there's roundish parts of states, and I had to fit it in a certain area of the thing because it was getting too big. And I was told I couldn't take up all the cardboard space with my chalks.
I'm going to tell you a story. One time in first grade, we had one of those big maps of all the states in our playground, and there were kids that would make us all run. They would say a state and run to it, and if we got it right, they would give us candy.
State tag.
No. This was just a test to see if we knew where states were, and then they would give us candy.
Oh, well, shit. I would have rather played that one.
Doesn't
We
that
just had
sound like
people,
some
like-
sort of messed up authority kind of thing? These were like fifth graders, like giving candy to first graders if they got things right.
Oh, yeah. See, that's kind of... If it's like a teacher thing and it's a whole class involvement, that's kind of different. But if it's just like random fifth graders, like, hey, kid, you know where this is? I'll give you some candy. That's just, no.
They were nice about it. This is an unlocked memory that just, I don't know if it's the Hanukkah, if it's just the spirit of Hanukkah inside of me. Yeah, we had one too. What do you mean? You had kids that would pay you in candy if you guessed states right? And it gets all jacked up in the tri-state area, I never knew any of those ones.
Oh, yeah. Well, that, and you'd have like 10 people playing, and everyone's like, oh, let's go to Rhode Island. And then kids are like pushing each other because they want to get on the thing. And kids are mean.
We also had one of those giant parachute things. You know what I'm talking about?
I love those things, yes. I almost bought one of those for my son for Christmas this year. Those things are awesome.
He should ask for it for Hanukkah.
You get like the beach ball. Oh, yeah. I want a protractor for it.
You just want that protractor.
I do.
That's very attainable. Protractors they've got to be like 12 cents at the nearest Michael's.
But that's like a 45-minute drive away, and I don't drive.
Not right now. You shouldn't drive.
No, definitely not. But in general, I just don't.
Okay, I see. So you've asked for one for Hanukkah. That is a very, very affordable gift to get for Hanukkah.
Mm-hmm. It is indeed.
What's the first thing you're going to draw with it?
Oh, I'm going to draw a mandala that is mushrooms and little squiggly squirrels.
Oh, mandala on mushrooms and some squiggly squirrels. That's what I heard.
Yeah, pretty much. You make so many even lines that way.
How big is a protractor?
Well, they come in different things. Like, you just want to say girth, but that's wrong.
Yes.
There are different sizes protractors depending on the project you're using them for. But I would be content with something that's within the 5-inch or lower range.
I got you. I'm just thinking, like, what if you needed one for like the side of a building? Do you think they make them like that big?
No, but that's when you have to get out like a level and chalk and like scaffolding.
I feel like at that point you could just use a projector and project whatever you wanted to paint onto the building, and then do it that way.
That would be fun too. That would be fun. That would be a good way. I like that.
Pigeon, do not girth the worm. Let me.
Anyway.
Have you ever celebrated Hanukkah before? Is this living up to your Hanukkah expectations?
This is beyond Hanukkah expectation meeting. My prior experience, kind of was unfortunate.
That sounds like a sad story. Hanukkah's never sad.
I know it was a sad Hanukkah story. That was a bad Hanukkah year.
Oh, bad Hanukkah year. We don't want to talk about bad Hanukkah. Only good Hanukkah vibes from here on out.
Yep. Yes. Happy bird sounds. I can't do it now. Oh man. I used to do that thing that was like, I guess it's called like blowing raspberries. Oh man, I got caught in mouth too bad. My mouth don't want a mouth. That reminds me of the Cadbury egg commercial. Llama.
Man, don't lick that. My guy's trying to lap up. Don't drink that.
Okay. I have to close stream the phone, so I have no idea what's going on there. I've never. That was glorious. Let's light some candles or something, man.
Let's spin the dreidel. You want to spin the dreidel?
No, I can't look at spinning.
Well, too
Or
bad.
you can imagine. Oh, okay.
Let's hope you're a big winner.
Oh, man.
Nope. You've lost.
Says it should be. It's quite all right.
It's all right. You can't win them all, Pipe.
It's true. It's true.
I hope that you find... I hope that you find some fun in the rest of Hanukkah. This has been a very rad call.
It's always a rad call.
Rad call,
Thank
Pipe.
you for sharing your time with me.
Of course.
Happy Hanukkah.
Elk Relvin, how you doing? Elk Relvin, did you see me spit all over the place like a heathen? It's part of this. I'm gonna mop it up with my sock. Just like the toothpaste that I let run down my arm and drip off my elbow. A nice day every day. I'm ruining the illusion. Hold on. There it is. Now it looks like this child is sitting. I can't read that. I don't know what that says. There it is. Socks. We've come full circle. We have. Time is it? It's about that time, isn't it? Everybody's going back. Everybody's going back to work tomorrow after a big, giant, long week of craziness. Let's spin the dreidel a couple. Let's see if we can get any. Let's see if we can get any gimmels in here. These are my spins. You ready? The pot's looking pretty good. The pot's looking. We had 2 shins back to back. Hey, there you go. Not too bad. Not too bad. Let's keep going. That's half of them. That's okay. The pot's looking smaller, but I got half of it. You know. Hey, again, I got the full quarter. I forgot the full, but you get half of the half. So there's still, you never fully get all of it. You know. It's rigged. No stakes gambling. Gimmel time, baby. Come on. Give me a good gimmel. I want to see these coins fall on my head. Rain on my head like you know. We lost. It's rigged. Hey. How are you doing, little? How are you doing, little me? Little tiny me? I'm doing I was in my bed. I was opened up the fridge and I got some milk in the fridge. All I got was, I walked down the street. I was walking down the street. I was walking down the street and I found an old McDonald's bag on the side of the road. I saw some McDonald's bags on the side of the road. I did. I left my avocado oil over there. I was trying to use it the other day, and it didn't work. Let's do the prayer. Let's do it, everybody. It's the first night of Hanukkah. Let's get a good spin in there. Hold on. Do I have any Jews that want to lead the prayer? Where's Roybos Master? Shin again. Come on, give me a good one. None. Hey, Digital Green, how you doing? The 420 on that. You get nothing. I just wanted to hear it again. It's rigged. It is rigged. I know. McDonald's bags on the side of the road. You did, yeah, Calvin, exactly. I left my nipples at. I left my apples at Friendsgiving. I left my apples at Friendsgiving and took the pierogi by accident. Hey, I'll trade you some Tupperware for my avocado. Yo, I used to go to YTMND. All right, clearly we have no. Look at this. Get out of the way here. We will light the ceremonial. This is called the Shamash. You light it first. All right, everybody. Join me in the first night of Hanukkah. If this is your first time doing Hanukkah, then it's exciting for me too. None. Let's get a gimmel on here. Let's see if we can get a gimmel. Oh my God. I'm going to start a fire in my house. Come on. Come on. I can't see shit. Hold on. Oh, there it is. No. Come on. Come on. Come on. Give me a good one. Come on. I can't fucking see anything. Oh my God. I got to get bigger TV screens over here. Nope. All right. We lost. Okay. I just had my Hanukkah cherry popped. All right. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher krishanu b'mitzvasa v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Hanukkah. Amen. Nice and quick. Nice and quick because I want to go to bed, everybody. You just witnessed the first night of Hanukkah. There's 7 more nights like this. And it's amazing. And you watch, you look at it. You look at the fire and you imagine being back in the 1970s when the Who was the finest rock and roll band in the world, and you think to yourself, someday we're gonna have seatbelts and flying cars, and someday we'll have bacon made out of turkey, and someday somebody will put a duck and a bird and a bacon. We'll put bacon and a duck and a bird and it'll just, and we'll have a bunch of potatoes for Thanksgiving and some things. All right, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the miracle of Hanukkah. It's in a chicken. Amen, amen, amen. Exactly. Hail Satan, everybody. Amen. America. Exactly. Bakasama. Tonight. You're all. Why am I getting cut off on the side? How far does it go over? Oh my God! I'm looking like. I'm not gonna say it. All right. I'm looking like those people. I'm looking like I don't care about what my stream looks like. Of course I care about what my fucking stream looks like. Boy, my quads are burning right now. Hopefully this doesn't fall all over the place like the. Ah! I didn't mean to do that. That's very sacrilegious. You're not supposed to do that. Keep it lit. I'm sorry. Nobody clipped that. All right, everybody. I hope you enjoyed your first Hanukkah. Hanukkah's for everyone. Don't gatekeep Hanukkah. There's too many people out here gatekeeping Hanukkah in the world, all right? Hanukkah is for everyone. It's for you to flex on your friends. It happens before Christmas, and it's cool. You get to get your scooter before everybody else. You get to get your socks before everybody else. And everybody says Christmas is the coolest thing in the world, and it's not. Christmas isn't even that cool. The music is not even very, good, Whew. Oh. Oh my God. I'm ruining the illusion. Trail app, Shamash, putting in double time. I know, I was too close to it, and I was putting it out. Again, everyone, this has been Hanukkah Bonanza. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed Hanukkah. I love Hanukkah. 30 viewers. Oh. Hey, Deadpool Show, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. We just did Hanukkah. Look at the Hanukkah candles. Let's roll a couple. Let's roll some for you. Let's see if you win any. Let's see if you win anything. I rolled and I lost. Let's check to see if you can win. This is for you, Deadpool. Thank you again for sending all your amazing people. You lost. You lost just like I did. That's the worst part about it. You got to put the coins back in the thing in the pot now, but the pot's bigger. The stakes are higher, and the gambling is better. Thank you so much for everybody that's getting sleepy with us. I appreciate it. We were about to end, but you know what? The phone lines are open just for you. I'll stay on for another 10 minutes, and we'll just roll the Hanukkah Beyblade. The Hanukkah Beyblade of sorts. Let's see if we can get any winners in here tonight. Oh, hey, not bad. That's a hey. You won a little bit. You won half the pot. Whoo! The crypto dreidel. I'm oy vey. Oy vey on the way, It is. It's a nice, delicious Hanukkah stream tonight, and you could call in and talk to me and tell me what you want for Hanukkah. Isn't that right? Yeah, that's what you could do tonight. You could tell me I was walking around outside. I found an old plastic bag, and it had some treats in it. I ate them. No latkes. I did not make latkes this year. I made like 1,200 pierogies for Thanksgiving for everybody. I'm all potatoed out. I won't eat potato for 20 million years. Oh, we're spinning it. What is it going to be? Hey, there it is. That's what you like to see right there, that's some pretty good stuff right there. You won. Look it. You won all of it. You won everything. You won the whole thing. Hey, King Grob, thanks for the 100 bits. I appreciate you. I was wondering, you gotta save that money for the gelt, You gotta save it for the good stuff. You gotta save it. Check out that menorah. Look at that. I picked that menorah up about, 15 minutes from Jerusalem. An old man. I met an old man. There we go. And we haggled.
Call from
Brian.
Brian.
Whoa, what's up?
How's it going, Brian? How are you doing tonight? Are you enjoying Hanukkah?
I'm enjoying Hanukkah so much. My favorite nights of the year so far.
It's a good night.
How about you?
And it's just the first one out of 8 crazy nights. I'm enjoying it too.
Hey, maybe we're gonna pull more than 8 this year. Maybe let's go for the big score.
What's the big score? Oh, I see what you're saying.
I mean,
maybe the
more
oil
nights.
will last 16
More nights.
days.
Yeah.
Is this your first Hanukkah? This doesn't sound like your first Hanukkah.
I'm more than 1 year old. Yeah, I've had a couple. I've seen a few Hanukkahs. I've ate a couple of latkes in my time. What about you?
Oh, very nice. This is my first virtual Hanukkah that I've ever had.
Is it better or is it worse?
It's not bad. I enjoyed it because a lot of people didn't know what Hanukkah was. They just thought that there were candles involved and there was no gambling, but there's gambling involved.
There's gambling involved, which makes it a good holiday. So, what other holiday should we put gambling in to make it a better holiday?
Oh, that's a really good point. I think
what would President's Day be like if we added roulette?
Well, what are the stakes? You have to be able to lose something. What do we lose?
You get rid of a president.
You get rid
of a president.
That sounds good to me. There's a couple that I can think of, you know. Who was the one? Didn't one of them get stuck in a bathtub?
Yes, Taft. Taft got stuck in a bathtub. He was a big man. I mean, it's good. It's good that he had his aide there. Imagine being like the Secretary of State. It's funny. If you were Taft, you would try and I would think you'd try and keep that one silent, right? Hush it up. But you couldn't do that.
Yeah, that's very true. And Western Australia, thank you so much for the gifted subs to everybody in this channel. I really appreciate you, Western Australia. You're keeping the lights on. I appreciate you. That's very true. I would be so mortified if everyone found out that I was both the president and that I've gotten stuck in a bathtub.
Day one in office. Hey, no such thing as bad PR though, right? Do you know what McKinley did? No. Do you know what Taft did? Absolutely. He got stuck in a bathtub.
That's true. And getting stuck in a bathtub isn't even all that bad. That's like a very humanizing thing to happen. But was it really he got stuck in a bathtub his first day in office?
No, he didn't. But if you were president, maybe that would be the sort of stunt you could pull.
How did he get stuck?
Or you could put the national debt on red.
He's like, I have to build the biggest bathtub in the world because apparently it can't fit in the one. Because I feel like the White House has a pretty big bathtub. It's gotta. Like, didn't they know beforehand that he's kind of a bigger dude, that he needs a bigger bathtub?
Look, you're asking me some tough questions right now.
You're like, all I know is he got stuck in a bathtub. I don't know the intricacies of how big the bathtubs were before he became president.
Yeah, you want me to pull up the plans, man? I don't got the plans.
Yeah. Well, it's just kind of one of those things, you know. If you know, and like baths, who takes baths, you know?
Yeah, let's talk about that, right? That's the real question.
When was the last time you took a bath?
Oh man, probably when I was like 3. I don't know.
That's a long time.
I went to Japan once and they had the bath, but it's different. You take the shower first and then you go into a bath, and you're not supposed to clean yourself. I feel like I'm going into too much detail here. What about you?
No, I've never bathed myself before taking a bath. I've never been to Japan and taken one of these. But doesn't that defeat the whole purpose? Why do you take the bath then? Just to kind of like meditate?
I think so. I think it's a relaxation thing. National enforced relaxation.
Oh, okay. How long were you in Japan for?
It's not going to be that interesting. Just like a couple weeks. Actually, I have an interesting. You want to hear an interesting story?
Yes, it's Hanukkah. That's all we do on Hanukkah.
Okay. So I'm in Japan. I'm on a scholarship for my college. It's like an exchange program. So I arrived there and I have like a host father, and his name was Kawamura-san. And Kawamura-san is like, he's like Taft size, right? He would get stuck in his own bathtub. And what you need to know about him is like he had a sidewalk up to his house, and he had these chairs set every 10 feet with an ashtray, so he'd get home super drunk every night, and he couldn't walk all the way to the front doorstep. He had to sit down every 10 feet and like smoke a cigarette and go to the next one.
Sounds like
so
my dad.
You're getting the picture?
I am. It sounds a lot like this. Sounds like you're just talking about my dad, but go on.
So plot twist. So anyways, so every night his wife would drop him off at this like restaurant, and he would look at me and he'd say Les Miserables, like the musical.
Yeah.
And
like
I'd
the
never
play.
seen the musical. I still don't know exactly what he meant by that, but I think he was basically saying something along the lines of like, hey, I have to get drunk every night. It's for business. He was like a businessman. Oh, I forgot. Everybody in the town said he was a very honest man. Kawamura-san is an honest man. And by the way, cut me off at any time if I'm telling this story too long, but I'll just keep going. And we're about halfway through. And so he's a very honest man. He would sing karaoke all the time. He'd sing Honesty by Billy Joel constantly. In the radio, like when he was walking around, he'd sing Honesty by Billy Joel. And anyways, so the last night I was there, he hosted me for like a month. The very last night, he looked at me when he was getting out of the car, and he sort of invited me in. And his wife drove away, and we didn't go into the restaurant. We turned around, we went down an alley where there was a taxi waiting, and he like went to another place, and it turned out like he was lying to her the whole time. And he was just like going around and drinking and just getting fucked up every night. And he was singing like karaoke. He'd go to karaoke bars and sing Honesty by Billy Joel. And then anyways, so we got really fucked up, and I lost my shoes that night and my glasses. And I remember I woke up the next morning. I was like 19 or something like that. And I woke up the next morning, and like his wife woke me up, and she's like grilling me. She's like, how many girls were there? What's going on? And I was like, oh, I have no idea. Like, I can't speak Japanese. So I was just sort of like, I'm not a narc, you know? I'm not going to tell the story. And except for now if she's watching. But anyways, and then she's like, well, fuck him anyways. Every time he goes out of town on a business trip, I fly in these boys from Tokyo, and I fuck them. And that was my last day in Japan. So that's my story.
Wow, that's a story of infidelity. You didn't want to get roped into any of that. You just wanted to visit Japan, and look at you now.
I just wanted to take a bath.
You just wanted to take baths in Japan, and now you're all caught up in this infidelity, and you're a witness.
Somebody in chat asked, did you ever find your shoes? No, but there's a photo of me with my shoes in my hand, and I still had my glasses on, and that was the last one of the night.
What were you
doing? Thank you for letting me tell my story.
No, absolutely. It's a fantastic story. I love it. You know, it's like everybody gathers around the menorah and watches the fire and tells the amazing stories of their infidelity in Japan. Why were you in Japan?
It was like a college thing, like an exchange thing.
That's amazing. I wish I would have taken advantage of those kind of things, but alas, I didn't. I very much enjoyed the story. Everybody enjoyed that story.
Good. Well, happy Hanukkah.
Yeah, happy Hanukkah. Before you go, we're going to spin the dreidel a couple times. What was the person's name again? What was his name? Hanamura? What did you say?
Kawamura-san.
One more time.
Kawamura-san.
Was he partying with people? Because it seems, I don't want you to narc on him, but
He was a good time. He would there are a lot of sort of girls around, and he would look at me, and he'd wag his finger and he'd say, "No sexy."
what would he say?
He said, "No sexy."
No sex, exactly. Make sure I would have learned so much from him, and I probably would have chain smoked with him every 10 feet on those stairs. Let's roll some. Do you want to roll some dreidel?
Yeah.
Let's do it. That was a very rad call. I really appreciate that. I love a good story. All right. Let's see what you get here. We're spinning it. The nun, the infamous nun. Nothing happens. Why even include it on the dreidel?
All right. What do you replace it with?
Lose all your coins. Because then there's higher stakes. It's just you have a 75% chance of normal things. Cool dad shorts. Thank you so much for all the people that you're sending me. Because you have a 75% chance of something not bad happening, and only one side you only give of one coin. It's just there's not enough losing involved in the dreidel. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel like they were building the dreidel, and they had 3 really good sides, and they got to the 4th side, and they're like, "Oh shit, what do we do now?"
Exactly. We got to put something. It doesn't spin with 3 sides. It needs 4 sides.
Yeah, wait. Why don't we just make a 3-sided dreidel? It's the same thing.
Yeah, I want to make a 3-sided dreidel and you can only the side of winning is the smallest portion, and all the other sides are much because the house never wins. The house always has to win. There has to be
new Kickstarter. It's gonna be like a 10-sided dreidel or a 9-sided dreidel. 9 for the menorah, right? And we're gonna have doper things. We really need to disrupt the dreidel market.
Yeah, the dreidel has been going on too long. It really has. They've had it too good for too long. We need to call it realist dreidel or something. That most of the sides you lose.
Okay. Here's the Shark Tank pitch. Okay, you're Mark Cuban, okay? And I'm the entrepreneur. You ready?
Yes.
Okay, Judaism. Great concept. The execution, not great. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take something which people have enjoyed for thousands of years, and we're going to triple it. Okay? We're going to triple your profits. We're going to triple your dick size. We're going to triple your height. We're going to triple everything. But most importantly, we're going to triple the sides on the dreidel. Now, this baby is going for $69.99 right now, and I only have this one. So if you want it right now, you can roll me for it. So I'm selling 10% of my company. Do you want it?
Oh, I thought you were going to continue going. Mark Cuban. I'm fucking Mark Cuban. I like this. I like this deal because I like that there's an element of gambling, and I'll spin it. Yeah, that sounds good. It's been the same forever. There's a big market for dreidels in this place. I'll make a game out of it. We're going to give it to the Dallas Mavericks, and all the Dallas Mavericks are going to be playing this new dreidel game.
Fuck yeah, Mark. So, the investment. Oh, we're going to call it Dreidel Reloaded. Somebody said that. So we're gonna have a whole series of dreidels. But yeah, so glad you're in. So I'll give you the wiring my assistant will contact you for wiring instructions.
Is that what they say?
I've never seen this show, but we're doing this right now, Mark. This is not they, this is you.
For not seeing the show, I feel like that's pretty good. I've seen it a few times, but that's pretty good. I'm in, damn it, and I want to see all his sales, and we're the Dallas Mavericks, and we're gonna make a dreidel. Well, hey, thank you so much for calling in. Is this your first time calling in?
This is. Thank you so much. You have a really fucking good stream, man. Keep it up.
I appreciate it. Hey, I appreciate you, and I appreciate that story. That was a great story of Japan. Thank you again. Rad call.
Have a good night. Take care.
Thank you again for Cool Dad Shorts. Can I get a shout out for Cool Dad Shorts? I'll take one more call. I'm getting a little tired.
Call from.
That's me.
To accept, press. Call from.
Hey, who is this?
Hey, it's Diamante XL.
Baby, how's it going, Diamante?
Baby,
How you doing?
baby. Oh, it's Sunday night, man. I'm just twisting my titties, watch a little Moneyworms on Twitch TV.
Very nice. You enjoying a nice Hanukkah nipple twist?
Yeah. Man, Hanukkah just creeps right up on us, man. Especially as goyish types. That's what we're called, right? Christians? I'm a Christian, man.
What is it? A Gentile.
A goy.
A Gentile.
Right? A Gentile, yes. See, I always thought that was a little, I don't know, that felt a little naughty. It almost sounded like they were saying genital.
Oh, I think that's what it came from.
Mm-hmm. The Gentile childs.
Exactly. Yeah, it is. It's a Sunday night. Are you enjoying your first night of Hanukkah? Look, we lit the candles.
Hanukkah's lit, dude. I think this year I'd actually like to celebrate. So what's the, wait, are you a Jew, Moneyworms?
Of course. I feel like I could not do this stream if I wasn't.
Right. Well, I mean, sure you could if it was in a celebratory way, if it was in an inquisitive, respectful way. Of course you could.
Yes, you're right. You're absolutely right. I'm not here to gatekeep Hanukkah. Everyone needs to be doing Hanukkah streams this year. I want to see a category on Twitch for Hanukkah streams.
Yeah, me too. I think that's actually very anti-Semitic. They don't have that.
That's true. I got a bone to pick with them. They got a whole portion of it dedicated to hot tubs, but you don't have anything for Hanukkah.
Yeah, so we're going to have to do something about that. But I think, the first step towards any kind of change is just promoting awareness, right? So I got to be honest with you. I'm kind of in the dark on this whole Hanukkah thing. I know it's 8 crazy nights, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's 8 crazy nights. You get a present on every single night, or you can get one really big one at the beginning. And it's perfect because it comes right after Thanksgiving, and it's in between Christmas, and you get to show all your Gentile friends how cool you are.
Now, hold on. What's the deal with you can get a big slammer, or you can get 8 minis?
Yeah, pretty much. That's what my parents would always say. They were like, hey, do you want 8 smaller things, or do you want one big-ass thing like an N64? And I was like, I want to play some fucking Mario 64.
Ooh, so you get at the top of the key if you go for the big slam ski?
Yeah, there's different ways of doing it all the time, but this is like, it's a lax thing. It doesn't have to be, usually people try to say, do you want bigger presents, or you just want a bunch of smaller ones, The big slam
It's a loosey-goosey. Okay. So how did you normally play it?
I was a fan of the big one. Because my birthday was the first, so I try to time like 2 big gifts around each other. Like I remember getting the N64, and then I would get like another couple games during the holiday season.
You got the cartridges too.
Yeah. It came because it came with Super Mario, but then you get the good stuff later on, you know.
Oh my God, Super Mario was the fuck. How mind blowing was that game when it came out?
I remember my papa was like, "Yo, feel around on the bottom of that controller. There's a secret button," and I fucking shit my bricks.
Oh my God. Wait, there's a secret button?
Yeah, the Z button. It's like underneath the controller.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That game really did make me shit my bricks too. So anyway, sorry. What's up? So okay? Now that you're an adult, like, what kind of traditions are surrounded Hanukkah now?
Well, now I like to go on the internet and spread the good word and light the menorah and spin dreidels for people and spread the good word of Hanukkah.
Okay. So do you get your non-Jewish friends, your Gentile friends, involved in the Hanukkah? Because I know it's a mixed bag, right? And I know that, in fact, like, I have a Jewish friend, and he's not really much of a practicing Jew per se. He's just kind of, it's just sort of, he's Jewish in title, but he doesn't really hit it very hard.
Yeah, that's the
You know
thing.
what I'm saying?
I think Judaism is more a culture than anything else. Of course, it is a religion, but it's a culture of sorts. And you can be born into it, you can marry into it, and you can just hang out as a non-Jew and enjoy the somewhat eatable foods and some not so much eatable foods. They put parsley in everything, Diamante. It's disgusting.
Oh, God. You know what? I thought... I've had some good stuff. I've had the Hamantaschen I enjoyed. Hamantaschen, which is like a fruit cookie, I guess you could say.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
Latke I'm down with, but I think they put too much... okay, latke, tell me if I'm wrong. They put sour cream and applesauce on latke.
Yes, you can. Well, I like with the sour cream because it's kind of like a baked potato. But yeah, a lot of people do put like an apple sauce chutney, you know? And applesauce is a big part of a lot of Jewish meals. And it is also, there's something called haroset, which is a apple chutney that is kind of like cinnamon-like. And you put that on crackers, and it's supposed to represent the gravel in between the bricks that the Jews were laying in Egypt. All the food is representative of something, Diamante.
It's all related to some kind of suffering, I'm sure.
It is. In fact,
because the Jewish history is storied with lots of fraught with many, many challenges and difficulties.
It is. It's all about. So the whole point of Judaism is it is a internal conflict. You are meant to question everything. You are meant to question your rabbi. You are meant to question Yahweh. You are meant to question everything because the entire thing is a struggle. It's an internal struggle. The whole religion is based on an internal struggle.
It's a metaphor for life, isn't it?
It really is. It really is. You're not supposed.
And
you
so
can have Go ahead.
No, you go ahead. You go ahead.
I was going to say there is a literal piece in the Passover meal of the entire. You set up a plate full of all these things that are representative of everything, and one of them is literally salt water, and it's supposed to represent the tears of the slaves in Egypt.
Wow! And you get a taste of that, right?
You do.
Are you supposed to taste it?
Passover meal kind of blows. I apologize to anyone who likes it, but I think most of it is kind of gross. I'm not going to lie. Except for the egg.
It's supposed to, though, because it's supposed to remind you of the pain, right?
That's true. It is. It's supposed to remind you of the tough times. You know what I'd love to do? It's coming up, and it's usually around March or April. 4 cups of wine, though. Exactly. You get some good wine. You set the cup out for Elijah, for when Elijah comes back too. But here's the thing. I think we should do a Seder meal with a bunch of streamers, including yourself.
Oh, could we?
A Passover Seder, and everybody calls in, and we do a big giant Seder. I think that'd be kind of cool.
I'm a hell of a cook. I would love to cook something for your Seder.
Absolutely. Maybe I make a trip out. I fly us out, and I can have my dad say all the prayers. That'd be fun.
Oh my God, your dad lives out here in L.A.?
Yeah, well, I'm out here in Atlanta, but I'd take a trip out. I'd take a nice Passover trip out to all you guys.
Oh my God, we'd love to have you, man. Please.
That'd be fun. That'd be a time. Oh, what are you
Please.
flying out for? I'm flying out for a big Seder with the boys.
Oh my God, that sounds so good. That sounds so good. And I would absolutely get you your one big banger gift too. I wouldn't try penny, nickel, and diamond. Yeah, I would get you the full bing bonger, dude.
The full bing bonger. I need that full bing bonger.
It would be a real L'Chaim type moment.
It is, and then the rest of the nights you can just give me like, I don't know, bazooka bubblegum things.
Yeah, I'd give you weights to lift. We could also do some training, some Hebrew hammer training.
Oh yeah, get those pipes. I'm gonna look like King David over here taking over Herod.
Yeah, you'd be a regular Goliath, baby.
Yeah, exactly. King David, baby. You know, that's you know that the King of Spades is representative of King David.
Wow, no kidding.
Yeah, I think Hearts is Charlemagne, and I think a couple of them are other ones. I think one of them is supposed to be a French person, and maybe that is Charlemagne. But yeah, the King of Spades is supposed to be King David.
Wow. I'm actually going to look this up. I'm interested in the mythology of playing cards.
Yes, they're all supposed to be representative of something. And I'm going to dress like Tralap. So this is I think it's very sacrilegious, but my mom used to have our neighbors knock at the door, and my mom would slam the cup of Elijah, and we would come back, and we would think that Elijah drank the cup. And when I went on Birthright and we were talking about traditions, I said that I did this, and everyone looked at me like I was batshit fucking crazy. So I'm so glad to see that someone else out there slams the cup of Elijah as well. It's so good to see that. I felt very self-conscious about that. Dude, same, exactly, Tralap.
The cup of Elijah, is this like a communal, like King's Cup type thing?
It is. Okay, so, all right, so Elijah is supposed to come back and revisit all of us. So during the Passover dinner, the Passover Seder meal, you set a plate and a cup for Elijah, and you pour him some wine, and it is supposed to just be, it is supposed to be symbolic of Elijah coming back. But yes, my mom, almost in the style of like Santa Claus, nibbling on the cookies, she would have our neighbors knock on the door and ask for something, and we would come back, and my mom would be like, "Look, kids, Elijah came and drank his wine, and that's not what you're supposed to do at all."
She's like, "Look, kids, it's a Hanukkah miracle."
Exactly. And I said that in a group of friends, and everyone, because there was a lot of people that were very, there were no Hasidic, there were a lot of very, I guess, conservative Jews that looked at me like, I don't think that's okay. And I felt bad about it. But you know what? That is a tradition I would carry on, Diamante, speaking of traditions.
I think that sounds like one of the funnest ones. It sounds a lot better than the cup of tears, that's for sure.
Exactly. You got to keep Passover is somber. You got to keep it. You got to keep it. You got to. Because I would be like, "What the hell? That's crazy." It almost made me want to believe in things.
Oh, I love it. I can't wait till you come out here, man.
Yeah, I'm down to party. I've sent Joe a couple messages. I will definitely fly out and party with all of you.
You guys, I mean, you're the real deal, man. I know it's happening in ATL. I know there's some, there's Adult Swim and there's some movie production stuff out there, but you got to get where the getting's good,
I know. I got to start jumping
just
in some of those
mull around in your head. This is where it's happening. I hate to be like that, but this is where it's happening.
I know it is. And all it took was, you to sit on my lap and tell me what you want for Hanukkah to convince me to move halfway across the country.
Well, I'm absolutely honored to play that role in in your career, man.
Nice. Very nice.
Hopefully, I get a page in your memoir.
Absolutely. Speaking of which, you want to spin the dreidel right before we head out for the night?
Yes, let's without further ado, let us of course spin the dreidel.
I hope you're a big winner. You've got your gelt there. Knuckles, how you doing? All right, you've got your gelt there. Let's see if...
I'm all in with my gelt.
You're all in, baby. You're
baby.
all in. It's all up to this last roll. Here it is.
Mm-hmm.
You got half. You got hey, not bad. Hey, not bad.
Hey, not bad. I'll take a half. I'll take a half, Keith. I'll give the other half to Chad.
Exactly. There you go. You walk out with more chocolate than you walked in with. It's time to walk away from the tables.
That's it. You got to know when to fold them.
You got to know when to cash out and go out and have a night of debauchery in Las Vegas, you know?
That's it, baby.
All right,
well,
Diamante. Thank
Mr.
you so much for
Moneyworms,
calling
you
in.
know I love you. You know I love you, chat. And I really do. I'm here for you, man. Anything you need, you let me know. If you need any kind of connection or a garage to crash in for a while when you get out here, I'm here for you, man. Just let me know. Say the word.
I appreciate it. Thank you. And likewise, if you're ever in the A, man, you hit me up, okay?
Absolutely. We'll go hit Magic City, baby.
Magic, baby. See fucking Cardi B, baby. All right, man. Hey, thank you so much for calling. This has been a very rad call.
All right. Much love. You have a good night.
All right, everybody. I got to shut the phone lines down. I got work tomorrow. I got to get working on things. I want to thank everybody for let's get this going one more time, you know? Thank you all again for watching tonight. We got King Rob with the 100 bits. I appreciate you, King Rob. Underground Wilma, some new follows, some raids from Deadpool, and we got another one from Cool Dad Shorts. I hope you're all still here hanging out. Let's go find somebody to raid. And look at this fucking, look how nice that is. Hey, you know. Hey, and it's good to know that we got other people out there that are doing the same kind of sacrilege stuff as me. You know, it's you gotta love it. You gotta love it. All right, let's see who's on. Who's on right now? Who is on right now? This looks good. This setup it doesn't look bad. Those candles burn quick. Jesus, look at that. God, that's wild. Those candles burn so fast. What's going on in here? You know, crazy. Everybody stick around. Don't leave. Don't you leave me. Don't you leave me. Don't you leave me. All right, everybody. Let's all go. Let's keep it going. Let's keep the ball rolling. This looks like a vibe tonight. I've been wanting to go see this new setup, you know? I want to see homie's new setup. Let's go just check in on this beautiful person right here. Go have some good vibes tonight, everybody. Go have some good vibes. I love you all. Thanks for being here. Rad call, baby. Rad call. I'll be back on Thursday. Nice menorah. I appreciate it, King Laz. Thank you all, and I'll see you on Thursday. Rad call, baby. Rad call.